and welcome to the final episode of Vibrance. We've come a long way. We've searched the town of Vibrance up and down, and here we are climbing the steps to Chateau LeBlanc for the final showdown. My name is Mark, and I'll be your DM this evening. And with us this evening are these very fun and fine bunch of players that I will introduce in just one moment for the last time in this game. But just to very, very quickly get you guys up to date with everything Penny Dragon Games before we jump straight into the action. So tomorrow, DM Jean is back with the Fellowship of the Fallen, and the Fellowship are making their way to Lulan at the request of Lord Neverember. Got it right that time. To assist with protecting. Having made it to the Wayside Inn, only to find it being attacked by the undead. Are the patrons inside okay? Find out tomorrow. Then on Friday, DM Dave and the Saffron Saga is back, and the gang, having left Valder's magical communication mirror in ruins beneath the disused church, are leaving town for a while to let the heat die down. Are they finally heading for the curious temple that gave the town its own name? We'll find out then. And then I'll be back on Sunday with the Violet Madness, and the crew has just finished up their business in Fenlo and have to traverse the swampy boglands next to reach their next destination. And a fallen party member was avenged before they left town too. DM Richard and the Turn Gang are back in 4 weeks' time, so they're not on the following Friday. But you can catch up on Penny Dragon Games YouTube channel, where you can catch all 25 episodes of the Churn Gang to date. In case you missed it yesterday, DM Ben and the Cloaks of Minehelm were live, and the infiltration of the stronghold has begun. 3 down, the rest of the army to go, but with the aid of a mysterious archer in the shadows, perhaps the Brown Cloaks can even the odds. And before I get into the very last summary of Vibrance, let's just have a quick introduction from our characters. Ben, you are up first. Who's looking very dapper in a tuxedo, might I add.
Oh, these are just my pajamas. Hello, everyone. My name is Ben. I play Kobu. At the very beginning of this, I suppose it's, spoiler-free. If you're here, you know this by now, or at least you should. He was a creature of beginnings unknown. His beginnings were in Vibrance. He started out as a little stump, and now he's a big, old, giant tree. I think because people have been asking, people have been hounding everywhere online, in the streets, the type of tree that Kobu is. We keep calling him a mighty oak, but I think he is a majestic maple. I think maple was the very first tree we mentioned way back when.
Very Canadian. I approve.
And it's for the whirly gigs, because he occasionally would just let them fly around. So sure. Kobu the maple tree.
Nice. Okay. I like it. Next up then we have Craig.
Hey everyone, my name's Craig. I'm playing Gendry Longshadow tonight. Elderly halfling with a sort of knack for the future and things to come. Although, physically he hasn't come so far as Kobu has over the course of our little adventure. Gendry's a little peeved after our encounter at the Moblite Temple. There was just this feeling in his gut, and he knew he should have trusted it. Never should have trusted that lady, and we went on this whole wild goose chase, and he kind of maybe regressed a little bit and set that poor woman's house on fire, and I think at the moment he's kind of feeling bad about that.
Well, hopefully you won't feel too bad after all is said and done in Vibrance for a finish, and feel a little accomplished, hopefully. Shout out to Dave. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. That's inspiration for all of you guys going into the final battle.
Wow, thank you.
Now, does inspiration doesn't stack though, does it?
Because this is the last episode. There you go. You have 2 inspirations.
There's my inspirations right there.
Yeah. You just crank up the CR here. Okay.
I swear by my mighty tiara, I will end this fucker.
Oh, well, while you're on the topic, Wayne, you are up next.
Oh, okay. I'm Wayne, and I'm playing Zarin Brighthammer, justice-seeking and doling out paladin / sorcerer who is there to protect his now friends and little wooden boy Kobu, now a large wooden boy Kobu, who has grown to be a fine maple young lad. Ready to get this job done and send LeBlanc packing in the name of justice.
In the name of
Yeah,
justice.
and then hopefully to get home and, go about our usual adventures, walking the lands, dispensing justice where it's needed,
Of course.
while looking fabulous.
Yeah. Alrighty, next up then we have Kat.
Hey guys, my name is Kat. I play the shifter barbarian fighter Jun. Again, just asking the real question, which is, where is my swole priest? How many babies does it take to push down a pressure plate? And is LeBlanc even French? Like, he has a French surname, but is he really French? We're about to find out.
These are all questions that I have totally prepared in my notes. It will all become clear. And last but not least, we have Orla.
Hello, I'm Orla. I play Mina. I actually forgot my own name for a second there. I almost said hi, I'm Mina. So
Really getting into character.
Really
So
into character.
versed.
In the spirit of that, I decided that you got to reclaim the things that hurt you. So today, in honor of Mina almost dying via Queen Bee Monster, I'm wearing my bee tux because it's
It's very
get some
fitting.
of that energy. Once you've defeated the creature, you take its strength into the next fight. And I also think that we answered the question how many babies it takes to set off a pressure plate, and the answer was 2, so long as they were like at least 3 weeks old.
Yeah. Well, little point to note on your blurb there, didn't technically defeat the queen, just banished it. So
Yeah.
Fair point.
Hey.
Fair
Any fight you walk away from is a fight you have won.
Yeah, we burnt our
Like,
house
I
down.
don't think there's any
Right,
scenario
yeah,
there where you
right.
wouldn't say we won that encounter. Like, we
Yeah.
definitely came out of
Yeah.
that looking better than that queen bee did, so I'm calling that a win.
Yeah, and even more than that, like if that queen bee were to like come back for round 2 on their own, I'm pretty sure we dust them
No,
too.
we'd be all right, but also that's like it's the moral victory.
Yeah.
So
Still a queen without a kingdom. Maybe it's just a regular big bee now.
what do you want from me, Ben?
Kingdom
I'm a
of what?
Republican.
Yeah.
Oh, Oli, who's to say what will happen? Who's to
You,
say?
Mark, it's your job. You.
Yeah, it's like
No,
quite
these
literally
things.
you.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah. Well, only time will tell. Then we'll see.
Time and you.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So,
No pressure.
without giving any more away about what's coming up this evening, we'll do a very, very quick recap on what has happened in Vibrance to date. So, you guys got sucked in through this very colorful portrait, ended up in the town of Vibrance, where you swiftly found out that people were, losing their memories and kind of assimilating and acclimatizing to life in Vibrance, all under the very tyrannical control of one LeBlanc, who's made his presence known to you, but I was absolutely loving the ways you were going out of your way to just dismiss his comments and all of his apparitions and things like that. But,
I mean, I feel like we've given him every ounce of respect he's earned. How about the rest of y'all?
that's fair.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, the last monologue was almost certainly plot significant, and I still have no regrets.
Yeah, none.
Like,
Wouldn't
But
have
he
an
was
idea.
wrong, though. Like, we survived, so joke's on him. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Also, I feel like getting taken out by like a high level caster with like a 9th level spell isn't that foolish a death, all things considered.
Fair.
Like, I mean, there are like slipping on a banana and impaling yourself on a church railing is a foolish death.
Unceremonious, sure.
Yeah, whereas if you're like in battle with a high level caster and you get taken out by necromantic energy, it's like, well, that's fair enough, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you fought the good fight.
Good
Yeah.
enough for Vikings,
Mark is making notes. We're going to end up going into this place and we're going to end up against swole baby priests who are throwing banana peels.
Well,
And
look,
we're
you
just
guys are
all
the
going to
ones that
slip.
you
on
guys have all been
spikes.
speaking a
As these small
slug
babies just
LeBlanc
swarm
into
us and-
existence since
That
like
makes-
episode 2.
listen, it might be a swole slug LeBlanc.
Priest. Yeah.
Priest.
Baby.
A swole slug.
Swole baby
wait.
slug priest. LeBlanc.
Well,
Recently
small slug
ordained.
baby priest.
Yeah.
LeBlanc. Say that 10 times faster.
Mark is like, thank God this is the last episode. Fucking hell.
I'm
These
genuinely going to miss this banter.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop, Mark.
No,
Don't
if you're
make
gonna
me
make us
cry.
cry, I have
No,
makeup. I can't do
save
this
the
right now.
tears. Save
No,
the
I
tears for later.
I put the eyeliner so that if I did experience a human emotion, it would be recorded for history.
Nice.
Well, it could happen. This is a
Wow,
final
first
battle.
time for
Who's
everything.
to say?
This is a final
Who's to
battle,
say?
so but yeah, like I mean, with all of the buildings and the colored tanks destroyed, you guys have only one place left to go, and that is straight to Chateau LeBlanc. So I think without further ado, I'll bring you guys to town. Is there anything you would like to do? I think last session we were all long rested. So if there is anything you guys would like to do, now would be a pretty good time to do it.
I understand. I know we are ready for this fight. I feel dressed well. I feel that we're good to go. But do we want to stock up on supplies in any way?
Well,
Potion.
I have a question. This is a Mark question, though, not a in-character question. I thought at the end we were gonna go to the House of Relaxation and try and find people there. Is that not what we said we were doing at the end of the last episode?
Yeah.
Sure.
Did we
You
do,
can that.
or did we do that? And I'm just
No, I
not
think we're gonna do
remembering.
that before going to LeBlanc's place.
Okay, just checking. I couldn't remember if that had happened. I just forgot what we did.
Yeah.
I think that was the location for our long rest, or
Oh yeah, we were
yeah.
gonna go there for a long rest. I think.
Yeah, get a nice relaxing sleep.
Cool. Yeah. So you guys get your long rest in the Orangery of Seclusion, and within are all the people who are were waiting on your order. I think that's how you left them that time. There's Elegor, there's Talak the Tabaxi, and the Bard. Ulrich, I believe his name was. I opened my notes for that one. And,
Oh, I thought he was dead. Is he alive?
he was. There was a copy of him, I think, running around. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so nothing was petrified. I did always think, what had the power to petrify in this game so far?
so
was
it was
confused by that.
Dutchified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we've
That
never
was-
really answered that significantly.
It was the
I have a
Tanuki suit.
feeling it might come up.
And I think that was about all. So yeah, a couple of
Yeah, it was
people
pretty
were
much
killed in there,
those
so-
three were all we were going back for, really.
Yeah.
Because there was the woman whose memory was almost entirely gone, and then there was the
Yes.
thief I convinced he was dying of a deadly disease, but I feel like they're not going to be that useful to us.
Well, the thief died, and the
Oh,
person
yeah.
whose
Yeah, sure
memories
did.
were fading rapidly.
I mean, it turns out I was right, huh?
yeah.
He was dying.
Yeah, and then there was poor Aramis, the receptionist, who died an untimely death.
Shocking.
Yes.
Yes, it was very
yeah.
shocking.
Very shocking.
Very.
And the merchant formerly known as Bullet Bill.
Yes.
There was no body. We do
There
not
was-
know.
We don't know that he's dead.
Drag the old tokens
I mean,
on there. There's Elegor.
We can infer.
And
There were a lot of bullets.
Mina was really far away when that explosion happened. She doesn't know shit.
Yeah, I was the only one there when that happened. That was on me. So it was like
True.
it was the thunder step that kind of set that off.
And even then, technically, you were gone by the time it exploded.
Yeah,
Fair.
technically. Yeah.
So have
Technically,
we,
officer, I wasn't there.
have we actually long rested? Can we press the button and do all that
yes.
kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Love
We
that.
gotta roll our portents.
Oh,
Roll-
yes.
roll
The
down
last
buttons.
portent rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Portentous.
Let's go, boys.
Well, then that one's going to come in handy.
A 1 is a good portent. Yeah, absolutely.
10's not bad either, actually.
Ooh.
Ooh, also good. 5 and an 18.
Nice. Yeah, 5 and an 18. Nice low spread.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Talak, Elegor, and Ulbert are willing and able to join.
Yeah, that was pretty much all we.
Mhm.
I give them, because I had some of the purple. I give them all some of the purple.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. That certainly helps. They feel a little bit better after that, actually, because their supply to the orange has been cut off for the last day or so.
So,
obviously, I gave a bunch of the yellow to what's her face, but I assumed that she
Eveline.
did not come here and give them any.
Did we take that off her body?
No, it would have been. It only lasts a certain amount of time before it
Right.
loses its power, so I didn't
Mm.
bother.
Okay.
I had the purple instead.
Cool. Zarin is gonna, even though we're here to recoup, Zarin's gonna start drawing up ideas for battle plans and supplies, and looking at, like, trying to be the tactician, even by himself, even if nobody else is joining in, just kind of getting an idea of what we need to do before we go to the castle.
Zarin, if we wanted to, I could bring us up the side of the castle with my boots of spider climbing. If we wanted a top-down approach, or alternatively through the sewers and the pipes, I could send the eye to see if that gets us in.
You tried that before, boy, but it stopped halfway, if I'm not mistaken, with the magical field.
Yeah, there was
It did.
dispel. There was a field of dispel inside.
Yeah.
I wonder if I just went straight through the front door this time, not into the sewers. If I just
Oh,
went
that's
through
yes.
it
Through the door
keyhole.
might be all right.
Mhm.
I also, if I went up top with you, I can fly. I don't know if I haven't got to do that yet, but that's a thing I can do.
From a
I have
tactical
power
point
flight.
of view, breaking up the party to attack the castle from the top and the bottom might seem like common sense, but we don't know what's in there.
Yeah, I'm also. I mean, this is my only real contribution. I'm not a tactician. I feel like this has been made clear at various points. But one thing that's worked for us pretty well so far is just kicking down a door and then killing things. We've been doing
Yes.
it for the whole time, and it's worked pretty well so far. So I mean, that's my suggestion. What if we just went there and then exploded things without trying to get fancy? Because sometimes when you try to get fancy, things get overcomplicated. There's a lot that can go wrong. We go in the door, we shoot stuff.
Make as much noise as
limited
possible.
places. Yeah, limited ways things can go wrong.
I do. Have we seen the castle? Like, have we seen the castle from the outside? Have we seen the general? Is there, like, would Zarin know from a tactician point of view? Know about, like, is there a moat? Is there a drawbridge? Are there, like,
No,
ramparts?
It's literally just set upon this tall plateau, and the only, I suppose, easy access would be through the stone steps at the very front here. You could, in theory, climb up the cliff face, if that's what you wanted to do, but it is quite high. This castle overlooks the entire town.
So there's no obvious defenses on the castle, is what I'm saying. It's like
Nope.
he didn't put the effort into having, trebuchets outside it, and there's no walls or spikes, or it's just open and you can walk up the
That
front.
tracks.
That would look too gaudy for LeBlanc, I think.
Wow,
that
really?
does
Hubris.
track, actually.
Hubris at its finest.
I mean, when you say gaudy, I'm expecting to go in here and find this the most baroque-looking castle ever, because I expect nothing less from LeBlanc's gaudiness. I expect it to
Well,
be.
if it's all in white, it's probably Rococo.
That is a good point. It's probably a
That's
good
fair point. Fair observation.
Yeah. So I mean, if there's no obvious defenses at the front and the front door is, like, just there to be kicked in, Zarin is happy with that. It's just, it was more so if it looks like a well-defended castle, if there are well-defended ramparts, that type of thing, would going in through the front door be suicide, or does it seem viable?
It seems very viable, from where you're standing.
I wasn't suggesting we split the party. I was just suggesting that I bring the party up and we kick in the top
Bring the
door.
party to you.
So
Just
Work our way down.
down and out.
From the
As
I mean,
top.
that-
Because he's probably expecting us to kick. We've done it every time and he keeps watching us. It's the one thing we haven't done is
Is no, that's not
do
merit too.
this.
My thing is that my understanding, looking at the world that we're in right now with my eyes, that the castle is surrounded by cliffs was kind of the impression I got. So we would have to go up some cliffs and then the walls of the castle.
No, I'm saying we walk up to the door, but instead of going through the door,
Oh,
we
and
just
then we just,
walk
like,
up the walls.
Scooch along. Okay, yeah.
No, I
We could
can climb the
all
walls.
get on Kobu
Yeah,
in his
no.
giant tree
And
form,
ferry
and
us
then he
all up.
can spider climb up
Okay,
the wall.
sure, but I feel like you've lost me a little bit. So we're still gonna just walk up the driveway, because it's a pretty narrow driveway, because the castle is on a hill that's surrounded by cliffs. So we're gonna walk straight up in view of the front door, stand in front of the front door, but instead of just walking through the front door, we're then in view of the front door going to climb the wall.
Yes.
Now, Mina, how is that different to just smashing in the door? Because
Well,
you'll
it's
see
just a
us
lot more
in the-
effort for the same thing is my question. It just seems
No,
like we're
I don't
doing
think-
more steps, but we're fundamentally doing the same thing.
But coming in from the top
But
down.
yeah.
But in
Reverse is
full
how we
view of the
usually do
door
it.
that we are concerned he's watching.
Same
us
door
from.
we were going to kick in.
And to be
Sure, but
fair,
it's like,
like,
it's a
no
more
matter
work,
where we
same
are,
door, more
Paul's
work.
watching.
And
He's
he might be
probably
shocked.
watching us right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's also a
watching
good
us right
point.
now.
I mean, we
That is a
could
very
dispel
good
him,
point.
if,
We could dispel him.
Um,
It's very amusing when we dispel
but I
him.
want to save my true sight until we get up to the castle door because it only lasts an hour.
Sure.
We yeah, that's true. We don't need to see his ugly mug right now, right away. We'll save that for the final confrontation.
well, I think I know we want to get this kid on.
We need some boob tape.
Yes. Yeah,
so
boot tape.
here's the
Fashion
thing.
tape.
I did this off stream. I didn't do it on stream. My wife thought that this would be a viable thing to have to stick the tiara in.
She's correct.
I think it would.
Correct.
I mean, yes.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
absolutely.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
And then just like
Oh,
stick the-
that's perfect.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
So this is from her dress up box because my wife's a
Art.
school teacher.
I'm
and
screen capping this right
It's a
now.
Rapunzel wig, and it's
So-
it's-
good.
Zarin,
just-
we
it's-
do the reverse Rapunzel. That's what I'm saying.
See, now I want to do it
Oh.
because you gave it a cool name, but I still think the plan is dumb.
I don't disagree. It is
Everything
as
has
dumb.
been dumb so far. Why would we stop? We are
No, sure.
consistent.
But all my dumb things were path of least resistance. This is a dumb thing that's like extra resistance we didn't need to have.
No resistance at all.
Nobody
I just
ever
walk
expects
up.
the reverse Rapunzel.
One.
No extra effort on my. I just walk up the wall.
My wife is going to be very proud of the fact that this has named a maneuver now in D&D.
Mhm.
I think there is merit in kicking in the front door.
Oh, there's always merit.
There's merit in coming into the skylight.
I mean, do we know that there is a skylight?
I can send
Maybe we
Jingle
could make
Jangle.
one.
We could
Okay.
easily make one. Gendry has been very good with the shatter.
That could work.
A
sending
spell
Jingle
slot
Jangle
we
up-
don't need to
Yeah.
spend.
Shoot Jingle Jangle up there.
I didn't account for one because the plan is awesome. I'm gonna say there is a skylight into the main hall area.
Sure. Okay, let's do it. Let's just
Yes.
fucking do it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stop arguing.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
why I'm arguing for common sense. I'm playing Mina. Let's fucking do it.
Now,
We have not done a single common sense thing since this whole campaign has started. Like we gotta.
Yeah, it was. I don't know.
It's
I was
worked
really
out.
out of character there for a minute. Fuck it. Let's go in through the ceiling. I don't care. It sounds great. Maybe there's a chandelier we can
Yes!
swing down on. Phantom of the
That
Opera
would
style.
be
I'm
I'm
expecting-
gonna
super
go all
cool.
Errol Flynn on this shit.
I'm
Yeah,
expecting
yeah.
full on Adam West Batman. We're halfway up the fucking building, and LeBlanc sticks his head out of a window. But
Some
this is
days you
quite-
just can't get rid of LeBlanc.
it's hardly one hollow castle. Like, it's not a full drop down the entire. Like, it's not like a skylight.
It's like a central
all
column.
right down to the door. In which case, if I see that the skylight just points at would go through the door, I'm thinking there's like he lives upstairs. Surely, that's what I'm saying. We get to
You
him.
would think, yeah.
Avoid anything else.
We're making so many assumptions, but I also don't care. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
I think we need to tool up and get healing potions or just anything that will help us along the way if it is viable.
I mean,
Have no gold.
yeah, I have no gold.
I don't
I
think it-
wouldn't have taken this dumbass job if I had money for a healing potion, friend.
I don't really care if we don't.
I have
gold.
regular healing powers, so like,
So do I, but this seems to be it. It's the big fight, and Mark is rolling dice. Oh no.
No, that's that D6 was so there are 5 healing potions available in the store. That's if you're interested in purchasing.
Nice.
That's
Is there a store here in the Orangery?
No, we have
not
to go
the
back
art-
to your-
not-
the
not-
lizard
not-
guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
the dapper lizard. Yes.
Yes.
A little
Okay.
bit out of shape, but
Well, if everyone thinks we're okay, we don't have to do that.
I mean, it's a good. If honestly, if I had the money, I'd be all for
I
it.
don't have any money. Are we gonna
Yeah.
rob him?
I mean,
I'd
we could
rather
see
not.
if
It
we
just
could
seems
see
I'm,
if he would be willing
I'm
to
not
donate
advocating
to the
for it. I'm just
cause.
saying, given
I-
none of us have any money, there
I
isn't
don't-
really like either we.
I don't want to break any laws, but we may convince him that this is for the greater good.
Yeah,
Didn't-
he may
did
want to
he-
just give that to us.
Did he strike you? And I'm a bit of a people person. I say sometimes it's not
Sure.
always true, but sometimes I say it. And I chatted this guy up for a while. I didn't get the impression he was the greater good type. He seemed more my speed. I don't know.
Well, if that doesn't work, what we could say is we have destroyed all of the colors, and sooner or later you're going to forget your, memories, and your mind is going to go bibbledy. So it's in your best interest to give us
That
what you can
argument
give
might
us.
work better.
That I like that.
That's a strong contender.
That's a much stronger argument.
And we're doing it for justice, so it is also it's a double-edged intimidation tactic, I suppose.
Yeah, it feels right.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell him he's gonna get the warm and fuzzies afterwards. It's like a little cherry on top, I guess.
So
Why I do what I do.
We can swing by, I guess, on the way.
it's funny you mentioned that, Saren, because as you're kind of in the center, you kind of led these guys into the kind of town square, so to speak, in front of Chateau LeBlanc. You see that you feel that the wind is kind of starting to pick up now, and the sky is kind of starting to get darker and darker. You turn and you see back at Rick's bar. Rick is kind of poking his head out the door, and he's looking up at the Chateau LeBlanc. He goes, I don't like the looks of that. You guys do something around the town?
Us?
You did what you said you were gonna do?
Sure
Yeah.
did.
What did we refresh
did
my
we say?
memory, Rick? What did we say we were gonna do?
You said you were
Save the
gonna.
village.
Yeah, you said you were gonna. If I recall correctly, you said you were gonna.
Some people could describe what we've been doing for the past 3 days as saving this village. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of people
Not all
would
of the
agree.
people, maybe, but
Oh,
a
no,
good
like,
few of them.
He's
Yeah,
kinda,
well, I mean,
he's kind of looking up at the castle in kind of wide-eyed bewilderment. He's saying, "This hasn't happened before." Nope. I think something's happening around that castle.
Nope is a response people have had to us before. Yes.
yeah.
We're just gonna
That's very
go do that then. You got anything to contribute in terms of like you got stuff that blows up? You want to come fight? You got some healing potions and your beer kegs or whatever? Like you wanna vibe, or you just check out the scenery?
Let's see. Do you know what? I'm gonna say that for brevity and all that he like scrounges up those healing potions for you guys. And
Hey.
this is all I can offer you. I'm no fighter.
This is
Hey,
wonderful.
this is
Thank
great.
you.
This is the gift of
Much
life,
appreciated.
friend.
What?
Yeah.
So what do we got here? What do we got here, DM?
5 potions of healing.
I guess we just all take one. That makes sense.
Yeah.
There are
No,
5
they're
of us.
all mine. I will fight you. I am the tank.
Well,
Yes, but I can get you back from unconsciousness from 60 feet away as a bonus.
Yeah,
action.
but you haven't needed to do that yet, have you?
Well, you haven't gone down yet.
Because I'm a beast, literally and figuratively.
What are we even fighting about? How cool we both are?
Yeah.
Can we all save all this energy for the big fight with LeBlanc? I think.
Yeah.
I agree.
Just
Yeah.
focus on the justice.
No, this is my
Yeah.
warm up. I'm getting hype.
Oh,
I need my
Take
okay.
out the
Game
flute.
hype,
We need
bud.
more flute.
Yeah, so I'm back on the
Yes.
creepy Benny Hill theme. Really, like
Yes.
it's kind of like a dubstep remix
This
of the
is
Yeah.
Benny Hill
sweating my
theme.
head off. Jesus.
Ulbert is going to help out with that. He's going to drop the bass on that for you.
Love that.
Yeah. So it's sort of like it's sinister clown music, sinister clown chase music,
All clown
But
music
to a
is sinister.
That's amazing.
like the Benny Hill theme in a minor key dubstep remix.
Ooh. I'm into that.
Yeah,
I would
me
listen
too.
to that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I am going to bring you guys to the chateau map. You
Seems sensible.
Sure,
Alright.
sure.
gonna just firstly paste the NPCs in there.
Because we decided to just bring them all with us on a field trip.
Yeah. Hey guys, want
never
to come
ends
be,
well
wanna
in
come be
D&D.
meat shields?
Like, yeah, we brought our pets.
Okay.
You guys want to be accessories to murder? Yay!
So as you ascend the
kids.
steps, you pass a very noticeable kind of wavy barrier that Mina, you might have detected at an earlier point is rapidly dissipating protective magic that you're now able to pass through.
Oh.
Probably getting the feeling that, if you hadn't done the business around town, maybe that might have been a different story had you approached that barrier. But
I relay that to the team smugly, feeling
Yeah.
good about ourselves.
Yeah.
Good job, team.
It's been a bit of a wild time, but I'm
Yeah.
proud of us, frankly.
Given we had no plan or any idea what we were doing, nice that it all worked out.
Yeah. Which is
So-
kind of funny because LeBlanc's been planning this for a while. You got to figure, right?
I think
I feel like this. Well, we're gonna figure it out as we're pummeling him. It'll be fine. Do.
So ascending
Walk
these
the talk.
steps, you're in front of this gigantic manor. There is a very, very large stone and metal hinge door, but made of stone. And the door is obnoxiously big. It's 20-foot tall, double doors kind of thing. Looking around, you can see a number of the windows are closed shut with the curtains, so you can't really see inside many of the rooms. But the door is sealed shut, and Kobu does know that there is that what should we call it? That skylight. That's it. Wow.
I'm at
Operation
this
Reverse
at this
Rapunzel.
point, Mark. I'm going to use my Mystic Arcanum, and I'm going to use True Sight, which lasts for an hour. So for the next hour, I see through all illusions, I see all invisible things, I see into the ethereal plane, and I see everything as it truly is.
Perfecto. You're not picking up anything outside the manor. Seems
As well as my regular magic detection at 30 feet. But the True Sight is for my full 120 Devil Sight, whereas the magic detection is only for 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, just nothing magical about this, but you do get that lingering sensation of just dwindling magic, slowly dissipating magic that may have been here before. Yeah, and on approach, you approach those large stone doors.
Should we knock, or do we just kick the door in? Or both?
We could
No,
knock and then run away, and then when he
No,
opens
no.
the door,
If we knocked and then we did your spider climb up to the roof, that would be really funny. But let's wait until we start climbing, and then I'll reach down and knock
And
from
knock.
upside down, and then we'll,
Okay.
we'll run away up the wall. I think that'll be really fun. Let's do that.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
that sounds like a good.
Okay.
So is the plan here that we're all gonna climb onto Kobu, and Kobu is gonna spider climb up the side of this castle? Is that what we're doing? Just to
Yeah.
clarify?
I believe.
grab a bough,
This-
grab a limb.
Does
get
he have
onto
the strength to carry Zarin and Jun, first of all?
I mean,
His strength is 23, so.
Oh,
Also, it's funnier this way.
the sturdy tree.
I get a
The
root. I
mighty
grab onto a
maple.
low down root so that I can bang on the door as we pass the top of it, just so I can knick-knack real quick as we get there.
Gendry's gonna get his mage hand ready so we can join in on that as well.
Nice. One baby worth of door knocking.
Yes, roughly 1 3-week
As
old.
though you
worth of door
threw a
knock.
baby at the door.
We just
Wow.
You just grabbed a baby and you just
I wish I had thaumaturgy now just to make a wah noise. But,
like a last clap.
are we the bad guys? Guys, are we
No,
actually?
we don't.
No,
They're
no.
hypothetical babies. You can't
Yeah.
thought crime the babies.
It's an arcane baby.
These aren't real babies.
Although speaking
Yeah.
of, it might be nice to have a baby at the door, and I'll just minor illusion a little baby in a crib. So he thinks with a note, take care
Oh,
of me.
please take care of me.
Yeah.
Wow.
My new
Adopt me.
papa.
Yeah.
Daddy LeBlanc.
We're
Oh, wow.
Make it
It's
more
baby
on. This is
LeBlanc.
perfect. Makes it way more unhinged.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Let's do that. Okay, so there's a baby
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
Moses basket outside the door. And then we knock
like
on
Prince
it
of
as
Egypt
we.
style, just
Yeah.
swaddled up and in a wicker
Yeah,
basket.
like you've left on the orphanage steps in winter.
Mhm.
Yes. We disappear up onto the roof as we knock on this door
Nice. Okay.
and leave
There's
the baby.
nothing more emboldening than hijinks. So I feel like Kobu will use an emboldening bond for this.
Yeah.
this
I
round.
love that.
Oh, also, everybody has 15 temporary hit points after our long rest, by the way, from me.
Excellent.
Cool.
Nice.
That is good. To
I keep forgetting this feature doesn't just apply to me; it also applies to 5 people I choose.
And don't forget about the +2 to saving throws once you're within 10 feet of me.
Yes.
Oh, so give 15 temporary hit points to Elegor. Is it Elegor?
Elegor.
Elegor.
Is
So
Elegor with
close.
us? Elegor's with us?
Sure. Yeah, we're all in this tree together.
Yeah, all of us.
One big
Yeah,
tree.
I'm just gonna call him Ellie for the rest of this because I keep forgetting his full name.
You remember the Ellie, but you forget the gore?
Well, it's because the first when he appeared, Mina started calling him Ellie because I was in character, but then so I kept forgetting there was a rest to this.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think that's, a character trait for Mina, though. Okay, so as you guys climb up and knock on the door, as soon as like you don't like the Mina, you don't get to like even finish knocking. The mate hand doesn't either, and all the other stuff. Kind of from the second knock, the doors just like as if they were made of like a really light material, just like open with the weight of the knock. But
We're already scurrying away, I guess.
Yeah,
so-
we're-
oh yeah, but you don't see anyone like poke their head out the door. And when you
That's
reach
fine. We know what we've done.
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. And when you get to the roof and look through the skylight, you can see nobody in the hall area.
I
Should
guess
send Jingle Jangle for like a little orbital.
Yeah, I mean, to send. How about this? I open the skylight.
Mhm.
Is that a thing I can do? Is it openable? Is it like
yeah,
a sudden move?
I'm just going to drag you into the next room so you can see what you can see. So everyone can see. I'm just going to drag you guys in.
Right, so we're all like floating above this
Yes.
on the roof.
Correct.
Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna get my dagger
Okay.
out and just jimmy this skylight open so that Jingle Jangle can just go
Yeah.
down.
So there are 4 doors in this hall. This one here, this one here, and then on the opposite sides here and here. They're all closed.
Just for safety, I think we shouldn't. Just in case we're imagining ourselves on the skylight, let's be on like stone, not glass. Because
Oh
I'm
yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
standing on the stone roof, prying the skylight open with my dagger, having had a lot of experience about maneuvering bits of glass and metal around with all these tanks that I've been fucking with. And so the Jingle Jangle can go down into the room through the now open skylight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Probably-
that's totally
Yeah,
fine.
I'll send Jingle Jangle down.
Mhm.
The eye is probably better because the guys can get through provided
Yeah.
there's a crack.
And
So I'll
it's
send the eye
invisible.
down instead.
It's invisible as well, so
Yeah,
you won't see it.
visible
Um,
eye.
Zarin is going to just do a quick look around the roof and see if there's anything interesting.
Nothing really of note. No, this manor, looking inside this great hall room and along the roof, it's very mundane and boring. Actually, like even the hall, there's like no ornaments, no decorations. It's just bare and it's painfully white.
And what's the stuff that's on the top of that table? That we're looking at?
Those are candles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Does
Uh,
anyone
I've-
have any rope?
No, but I can get
yeah,
us down without harm.
I was just
Uh,
thinking of a way that didn't use up a spell slot, that's all.
June, you got another bless from Reparate Gamer.
Nice.
Oh, thank you. I think I do have rope. I do have about 50 feet of rope.
Same. Also, 50 feet of rope.
I don't know if I have any rope.
Yeah, I think I
Nope.
have rope.
You always gotta have. What did I tell you before leaving for this adventure? You always have to bring rope.
Do you have a spare sweater?
Yes.
Yeah, I have 50 feet of rope. Get your
Cool. Okay,
fucking
so
rope.
between all of that rope, we have enough rope for people to climb down.
Yeah, sure.
If the Boondock Saints taught me anything, always bring rope.
True.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically I have rope in my inventory, but I feel like I really shenanigans my way through having about 7 water skins. So I'm gonna say that instead of having that rope was my additional 6 water skins.
Fair enough.
Actually, Zarin has a grappling hook in his inventory for some
yeah.
reason. I am
There we
Batman.
go.
You are. You are.
So yeah,
Yeah, you can safely make your way down if that's what you'd like to do.
Do you want to
Well,
do
let's
it?
send Jingle
Eyes?
Jangle first.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Jingle
sure.
Jangle go one way. I goes the. Well, I'll send the eye down. I've already cast the spell. Starting like here, maybe we can get through that
so-
door.
All the doors are closed. Actually, do you know what? Yes, you could. You very well could, because there are like keyholes and such.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring your token in here.
Nice.
You see a study. Can I get you to roll a perception check as you look through the eye?
Absolutely. Why does that not come through? Ah, there. 12.
This globe here in the
Mhm.
corner, it catches your eye, which leads you onto this liquor cabinet at the side. And
Oh.
there's some very expensive looking bottles in there.
Nice. So I relay this information. He has a globe, a liquor cabinet, a
Nice.
bear rug, fireplace, big old statue chair.
What's he doing there?
Drink and look at a statue of himself, I guess.
He is that type of guy.
Yeah,
it's pretty much as Kobu described.
Self-Pygmalion situation.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
It's very much like a very secluded kind of lounge/study, with like obviously designed for a solitary person. Only one of like everything in there.
Is this final boss fight gonna just make us sad? Are we gonna get in here and are we gonna feel
Lonely man.
bad about this?
Hey, loser, do you want friends? Is that why you
Yeah,
made this
like,
whole thing? It's because you
are we
want
gonna get in
friends?
there and
That's what he
Are
said
we
in
gonna be
session 1 too.
bullying a lonely old man? Is that gonna be the twist at the end of this? Elder abuse?
I think we've already passed elder abuse.
Oh
to
yeah,
it.
we've done the
Yeah.
baby
No,
abuse. now we're
no.
moving
She
on
tried
to
to kill
elder
us
abuse.
first. That's a fair fight.
Yeah.
No,
All
true.
right.
I don't think it's going to bother Zarin if it's just a lonely old guy. He broke the law. The guy has to pay.
Yeah,
Um,
let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go find
he's
this old
kidnapped
man.
like hundreds of people. Let's,
Yeah.
Mm.
No,
he
I
needs,
mean,
he needs
for
to be
sure,
punished.
but-
He needs to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
Point of order. I mean, they fell through a portal. I don't think it's a kidnapping if like someone like jumps into your van as like you're driving.
it is if,
Why
it is
a
if you
van?
keep them there.
Yeah, but also it's less so like they jumped into your van and more like they jumped into the manhole that you left open where they happened to be walking.
And you're
And
not
then you
helping
slid
them
the manhole
out.
cover on
Yeah,
on
you're
top
just
of it.
leaving it there.
I think we're getting a bit carried away with,
These
I mean,
metaphors.
yeah, that's
trying
kinda
to
what we-
understand
that's
his
our
frame
vibe.
of thought. He is a despot and he needs to be stopped.
Mina's already going down the rope like getting carried away
I
with
think-
metaphors is
I-
like
yeah, I-
50% of our thing.
I think we're all hanging from the ceiling at this point. Just in
Yeah,
different stages.
yeah.
Having
Having
this
this
doing the
conversation.
shit talk on rope.
Like, we're rappelling
Why did-
down, just like.
Why are we on ropes again? Why didn't we walk in the open front door?
It's like
Because
it's like,
this,
this
it's
is
a
much
weird
cooler.
It's
castle.
cooler this way.
it's like
Why
Mission
is it
Impossible.
hollow?
It's like
We
Mission
need it-
Impossible.
we need
where
it
he-
to-
It's not hollow. It's just not multi-story. Most castles are not multi-story, Ben, because they were built in an era of history where having it upstairs was a useless luxury.
And this is a bungalow and not a castle.
Yeah, it's very much a kind of single story type situation.
All right. Enough with the giggles. Let's
Nice.
beat
I'll-
this
I'll
old
send-
man.
I'll send the eye in here as they're jumping down.
Yeah. So you see a smaller room with another door heading straight
Oh.
forward. Yeah.
Straight
How
through.
tantalizing.
I'll say he's most likely invisible because he likes to be invisible.
Now, not to metagame, but are we aware of a white tank?
But also no, we don't know if there's a white tank or not. Also, if he
Okay.
was invisible, I'd still be able to see him because I have true sight up.
Mm.
Third, chat has a very important contribution, which is that this is a fungalow.
Oh,
Not like that needed to be said.
Here's
Also.
Dave.
Bungalow.
Carry on.
Love
That's
that.
fair. I'll take it. I'll.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
It's about to become a justice glow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
we'll workshop
sorry.
We're
that.
not putting
Okay,
Zarin in
sorry.
charge of wordplay.
I thought it was a good effort.
The guy going. Send it in this way.
Okay.
LeBlanc's about to be Dungalow.
He's just listening to all of
Hey.
this shit talking, be like, "Are they gonna come? Like, are they coming or
Are
not?"
they,
It's like,
are they
what?
gonna fight me or
It's
what?
like, he's just waiting. Like, he's like, "Come
The-
on."
The first thing the eye sees as it squeezes through that little keyhole
Hmm.
is LeBlanc sitting on a throne He points
Like a white throw?
points a weird contraption at it, and all you guys can hear from where you are back in the lobby is and your eye is gone.
Oh, he can see invisible things, so that's useful to know.
Well, so can Mina. He's not special.
Oh, I'm not saying he is. And he's committed the greatest crime of all, stealing colors. Unforgivable. You can forgive anything
Also,
else.
He doesn't appreciate, like, you know, what we bring to this fight. As I say this as I'm walking across the hall, what we bring to this fight is the sense of drama that, like, any good boxer or MMA fighter brings to the modern game, which is more hours of trash talk pre-fight than we're likely to actually have time in the ring. And, like, that's what we're bringing to this. And I feel like he hasn't.
It's all part of the drama. You have to build it up.
Yeah,
The
so I
tension.
feel like I'm waiting for his rebuttal on that.
As you say that, Mina, I would like Kobu, Zarin, and Jun to make wisdom saves.
Oh, no.
Because that's my best save. Oh, wow. It's actually not so bad.
You're
What
all...
gives us? We had a thing that gave us extra on saves as well. didn't we?
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
plus
19.
Emboldening bond.
It's plus
Yeah.
2. Yeah, plus 2 for me. So
So
And a
19.
plus 4, a d4 you can roll. You guys can roll. I can't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't embolden myself.
Hey, you guys are good. You hear, like, you feel that niggling kind of sensation in the back of your heads, and you all kind of hear a whisper in your mind. Kobu, you hear the voice of LeBlanc tell you that, you know, if you destroy me, if you destroy Vibrance, you destroy yourself. Remember that. I created you. You're part of this. Remember that. Zarin, you hear something very similar. In the name of justice, would you sacrifice your friend? If you kill me, you kill him. And Jun, you hear LeBlanc's voice say, you will find no honor in slaying me. It will not bring honor back to your family or to you. What will bring you honor is the ability to fight another day. I offer you an out. Leave through the front gates of Vibrance now. I will return you safely home. Think about it. There's no honor to be found here. Gendry, Mina, you don't hear anything.
Hashtag debate me.
So what are we waiting around for? Let's get in there.
Did anyone else hear the voice in their heads?
No.
Unfortunately.
Just the usual ones.
Yeah.
He thinks that if we kill him, Kobu will die.
Well, I don't really trust anything he says. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think. Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
seems
that's not
unlikely.
how most. That's not how. When you awaken something with magic, I've met a lot of awakened plants in my life. Really, more than I ever wanted to. It was kind of a thing.
Name
with an
them.
uncle of
Name
mine.
them if you have. I don't blame you. I think I'm the only plant you've ever met.
It's like it was a thing with an uncle of mine that I'm not going to get into, but neither here nor there. But my point is, it's sort of like you do it and then they're awake now, but they're not like, it's not coming from you all the time. It's not a concentration spell.
But also, if I die, does he die?
I don't. That's what I'm saying. That's
don't-
objectively not how it works.
Like, definitely
that's for
not
sure
that way.
not how. Yeah,
Mm,
that definitely not
know.
that.
I don't think.
But I don't
that's
think
going
it
to
works
work
either
like-
way.
no,
I don't
no,
trust him.
I mean, if we start to see Kobu being affected by,
Yeah. Well, then we can always just like beat him half to death and tie him up and throw him in a sack and bring him with us. Like
justice can be served in many ways.
yeah, like I'm all for like putting the old man in a bag and then kicking the bag a few times when we throw him down a hill. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we could have some fun with it.
Get a phone book. Don't leave bruises.
Mhm.
Kobu, you say it's straight ahead through those rooms.
Straight ahead. But he is ready. He's looking almost directly at where we'll come through. I don't know what he cast to dispel my arcane eye, but he cast something. And I think if we're going to just barge in all together in a hey, Elegor.
Wow.
Do you want to
Wow.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Whatever you do,
Wow.
stay back because it's about to get dangerous.
He's drawing his blade. I'm respectable town guard of Fenlo. If the perpetrator of these crimes is in that room, well, I'm ready for a fight.
Mina starts
stand
running for the
behind
door.
you.
Fuck this.
Yeah, let's go.
Mina's running for the door.
I commend your honor, young
Gendry's
Elegor,
gone.
but
Mina's
please,
just running. She's so sick of this.
if
She's running for the door.
if you find yourself in danger, you do feel the need. to
Where am I
retreat.
going? I don't know what to do.
Right next to Gendry.
Here. I kick the door.
Yeah, there's still another door at the other side.
Oh, that's anticlimactic.
Run in.
Yeah.
Gendry will kick
We
the
run
next
in.
door.
Drop kicks the door.
Gendry, no!
Okay.
And before they run in, I'm just gonna turn to Kobo's like,
Kobo lad, if you find yourself getting weak because of what we do to him, let us know. Tell us. We must protect each other, boy.
Zarin, I hope he dies. I hope we both die.
Don't say that, lad.
Kobo, that is
No,
metal
Kobo.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Don't say that,
Jin
lad.
nods in approval, just like, I respect that.
But if these townspeople, maybe they should wait by the gate instead of here, in case a portal opens. Get themselves out before we.
Well, these aren't townspeople. They got like sucked in with us. They're fighters. It'll be fine.
They are
I
still
mean-
from a town. They're still
I'm from a town, bitch.
You know, but
Gendry,
they,
kick
they
the door.
want.
Whoa, let's not
they want
use
to
any
fight, like,
foul
but-
language. Calm down. I
Who
feel
are
like
we to-
we're riding this energy, and it's very hard to come off of it right now.
And besides, who are we to say that they can't fight for how they've been wronged? At least Elegor seems willing to fight and ready to go. Like,
He's so ready to go. We're all ready to go.
No, let me
Kick
just
it in the
prepare.
door.
I need to prepare myself. One
Okay,
second.
Zarin, get in here and kick the door.
Okay.
Gendry kicks the door open.
I'm ready.
and Zarin just like, on tree we go, and if anything funky happens, we back each other up.
Yeah, the usual jam.
Before I open it, I'm going to position the NPCs just
Okay.
here, behind you guys.
Nice.
Really wish we could position them in front of us, but there we go.
Well, if you, like, Elegor is like, he'll go in front if you want.
Ellie can come up by me. Ellie,
Yeah,
come
let's
stand,
go,
stand
Elegor.
with me.
Okay, yeah, he does.
My buddy, Fenlo Bros can go in together.
Fen Bros. Okay,
Fen
Gendry,
Bros.
drop kicking that door. Boom. Here we go. You see LeBlanc sitting upon a throne in a room full of more tanks of each color, and the room is just spattered on all different types of colors. He's looking, a little worse for wear, a bit aged, but he is holding a kind of large contraption in his hand, his staff in the other, and he hits the staff off the ground, and the tanks begin to drain. Would someone like to roll a d6 plus 4 for me?
No. What are you gonna do if we don't? Huh?
I can roll it myself.
I'm
Craig's
kidding.
on it.
Craig.
yeah, I got
got
it.
it.
I got
Do
it.
So 1d6 plus 4. 6. In dancing lights above the throne, you see the number 36. And I will ask you all to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Shit.
Nat 20 on initiative.
Nice.
Finally
Came
got a
up.
decent initiative roll.
That roll
Oof.
cocked on D&D Beyond, but it came up as a 4.
I'm just going to put Elegor in for initiative and do all of the guys' turns in that. Same one. So he rolled. And plus 2, 12 for initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing someone? Jun, did you roll?
Yes. Yeah, I got a nat 20 for 23 total.
So I'll add you in. Descending. So, where are my manners? I forgot the layer action.
Can I use one of my inspirations on my initiative roll?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
because that was garbage. I'm way.
I would love to do the same, actually.
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
I'm gonna save mine for my death save.
Oh,
Not
much better.
Not much better for me, but there we go. My initiative rolls are terrible.
So what did you get? So Craig, you got a 23.
Yes.
Oh, it seems fitting that they go together on the same
I like
turn
it.
for the
I like
for
it
the
a
last
lot.
battle. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still last.
So before Jun's first turn, can I get a D100 from Jun?
Yes, absolutely.
As these tanks are now starting to all be drained. There's a 50.
50.
Okay. LeBlanc starts to turn orange. And whoever drank orange, which Mina is the only one, and all of the NPCs actually, because they were in the orangery, they are going to take
Here we go.
10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oh.
As you feel-
This is it.
As you
Yeah.
feel some of your life force drained from you.
Okay, so I'm gonna be at a disadvantage for this one, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I won't be far behind you.
And yeah, LeBlanc's suit and the contraption he's turn yellow. Jun, your turn.
All right. So yeah, he's going to use his full movement to 40 feet to close the distance, and seeing that he's sort of like surrounded by these large vats that look strangely familiar, he's just going to start wailing on the one he's right next to. He's gonna just hit that vat, which I think is orange. It looks brown, but
It is orange, yeah.
it is orange? Okay. He's going to use the weapon he has on right now, so... 24 to hit the vat
24 is a hit.
for 14 slashing.
So yeah, you swing your glaive at this thing. This is not glass. This is a much tougher substance. It does not even crack.
Ooh. All right. What do I want to do? So it was completely immune
Like-
to like the physical damage, or
It didn't seem to do much damage to the tank. It's very much a toughened substance.
okay. All right. He pulls away the sort of naginata, realizing that his blade isn't doing as much damage, and he's going to like bonus action take out his short bow instead and use his last action to fire an arrow at LeBlanc.
Go for it, yeah.
Ooh, 15.
Not a hit. Not a hit.
I'm actually going to use my inspiration. Bless. I'm actually going to use my bless to add a
Okay.
d4 to that to see if it'll help.
You don't have to use the blast D4 because the emboldening bond D4.
Oh, that's right.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
So I'll use.
That turns it into
+4.
a hit. Turns into a hit. Yeah.
Awesome. It's going to be 9 piercing.
Nice. Okay, yeah. You let an arrow fly. Kind of hits him in the shoulder. He's like, ah! Snap it off. You just like slam it onto the ground.
And yeah, that's his turn.
Okay. Gendry, your turn.
All right. Yeah, no, falling very closely behind Jun and getting a very similar idea pretty quickly. We're going to not focus on LeBlanc for the moment. And Gendry is going to stretch out 2 hands, one to this corner here and one to this corner there. He's going to burn all of his sorcery points and twin shatter at 5th level in those 2 spots.
Nice.
They're made of inorganics. I have disadvantage on the save. That's con 18.
Okay. So the 4.
Nice.
So that'll get 5 of the tanks.
And they'll each take 27 points of thunder damage.
That's all with disadvantage as well, did you say?
Yes.
They all fail.
Wow.
A few crack. Actually, they all would, but not break completely with 27 points of damage.
That's a great start. I'm very happy with that. Then with his bonus action, we're going to need to fill back those sorcery points up. So he is going to he's going to burn a 3rd level spell to regain all of his sorcery points.
Okay.
And kind of spread out a little bit with the rest of his movement, so we're not all huddled up in one convenient area. But that'll be it for Gendry.
Okay, LeBlanc is up. Kind of looking down at his own garments that have now turned orange in this weird contraption that is in his hand. He's going to point it. And he is going to point it at Jun. Bear with me now for just a moment. Orange is this one. He is going to... You hear a loud bang. And Jun does a 15 hit.
That's just his armor class. It's going to hit.
Okay. You are going to take 8 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
Constitution.
And then you can add a
cool.
D4 to that and +2, I think, because Aaron's right there. Or are you close enough?
Okay, so I'm going to add the D4 from the Emboldening Bond to that.
It's a pass. Yep.
Awesome.
You don't take any of the poison damage, just 8 piercing. The second shot is coming at Gendry.
Fair.
For a 16 to hit.
Ooh, a 16 just hits. Yeah.
Okay, I will need a Constitution save from you, sir. You will off the bat take 14 piercing damage.
Ooh, that's an 11 on that save.
Yeah, that is unfortunately a fail. You are going to take an extra 6 points of poison damage, and you are now stunned.
All right. Oh, I'm resistant to poison, but that stun is a problem. Okay. Awesome.
Lair action time. Can I get Gendry to roll a D100, please?
Oh, we're getting spicy, folks.
I'm going to body this clown.
30.
LeBlanc's suit and weapon changes to the color purple. And can I get...
Nice.
Yeah.
So Jun, Zarin, Gendry, and Mina, you are all going to take... Oops. 8 points necrotic damage, as any purple fluid you've consumed is just sucked out of your body along with some life force. And that is also going to affect all of the NPCs who you gave the purple drink to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm only just out of my temporary hit points. I'm not sweating yet.
Yeah, that's my temporary hit points are gone.
Cool, so LeBlanc is now purple. Mina, your turn.
Yeah. All right. So, Gendry, did you get hurt? Are you
Like
okay?
a little. Gendry's looking
Okay, you're
fine.
okay.
But
So
he is
Mina.
stunned. He is stunned.
I am stunned, though.
Okay, so maybe this next idea is not going to work for you because I was about to cast fly on you, but I don't know how that would work in this context.
Just, like,
Yeah,
hang
he's
limply in
stunned.
I'm
the
gonna
air.
not. So I'm gonna cast fly. I can cast it on 3 people at my warlock level, so I'm gonna cast it on myself, obviously, on Zarin. And who wants to fly? Gives you 60 speed.
Oh, I'd be so
Kobu, you want to
fast.
fly? Kobu. Okay.
I
So
give it
me,
to-
Kobu.
Yeah, it's doing. I'm flying. It's gonna say
I
Joan
mean-
for the ability to flank and move. Whereas I'll probably be.
I mean, I
flat.
can. Okay, well then Jun it is. I'm taking volunteers. So
I'll take.
Mina
I'll happily take it.
pulls out a feather, casts fly on herself. Zarin and Jun is feeling pretty good about herself and is gonna just fly straight the fuck through this door and way over here because we are very bunched and I'm not loving it. So she's going right behind him.
Okay.
Over here. And then
You do notice in the back that there is a white tank. Tank of white stuff.
okay. I see that and I can't do anything with
No,
a
I'm
bonus
just
action for
letting
that
you
right
know,
now,
'cause you
but
were asking about the white tank
I
earlier.
take note of it. And I, for my bonus action, flip him off, and that's the end of my turn.
Nice.
All
But,
right.
but
Noted.
Jun and Zarin can fly for 60 feet of their movement now. So.
Cool.
Next up is Kobu then.
Nice. Kobu is going to stomp into this room. He can get to just about there, but he's conscious about punching up. That's okay. He's going to stomp into the room to there. Boom. Sees LeBlanc, his creator, the person who brought him into this world. And is he going to be the one to take him out of it? Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Kobu is going to look LeBlanc in the eye and goes, "You can't kill me if you're not here." And using a 6th level spell slot, try to cast Banishment on him. It is a 18 saving throw, and I'm going to use my Portent 5 for his roll.
Okay.
Charisma saving throw. He gets a 5 on the die.
Okay, well, he is going to use his legendary resistance on that one.
Sure is.
Okay.
Well, at least he's using them up.
Yeah.
That's a-okay. Bonus action, nothing I can do. I don't think so, anyway. And that's Kobu's turn. Yeah.
Elegor and company are up next.
Nice.
And he's just gonna go like, he has a sword, and that's what he does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't reach. 7, 8. Like he just rushes on up to him, charging with the sword, and then just stops because he used all his action economy.
Question. Actually, I meant to mention something to you as well. The Emboldening Brand is 10 minutes from the door. It's probably fair that it ends at the end of this round, I would imagine.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
And
We did fuck around quite a bit. On
Yeah,
that's fair.
Given
we did
that,
talk a bunch of smack.
given that LeBlanc didn't roll anything, I have no dice to replace his roll with a portent with. He used a legendary resistance. There was no roll involved. Did I use my portent?
No.
Okay. Next time.
Next time.
Next time.
Dragon Ball Z.
Zarin, you got a bless from Deranged Rhino. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, the Range Rhino. Whopper.
Let's go, Zarin. Let's go. We gotta beat
Yeah,
this
get
clown.
But now you can do it while flying.
Now we can do it while flying.
All right. But before that, these next NPCs are going to rush into the room. Ulbert is going to make it to about here. He's going to give Bardic Inspiration to Jun. Talak is going to make it to about here and not be able to do any. Actually, she can. She has a javelin.
Stick 'em.
But does not hit with that.
Oof.
Zarin, your turn.
Zarin is going to rush in his full 60 feet of movement, and he's going to fly right up to the base here, right up to within melee range of Dickhead, and is going to channel Divinity and cast Dreadful Aspect. He has to make a Wisdom saving throw of 14, or else he's frightened. Come on, shitty roll.
Oh, yes.
He has disadvantage on ability saves and attack rolls.
Okay.
So he is frightened. Zarin rears right up to him, stands over him, stares him down,
Yeah, he's just like.
and he just basically a little bit of white poop comes out like 80s plastic shit, just like.
Oh,
And
gross.
he is now frightened.
Okay.
And he can make a save on his next turn. So, yeah, he within. So if he moves within from more than 30 feet from me, he can attempt a saving throw. But the target is frightened for 1 minute.
Okay.
So he has disadvantage on ability saving throws and attack rolls.
Nice.
And I'm just going to tower over him, and that's the end of my go.
Okay. Jun, your turn.
Yeah, Jun is going to like once that necrotic energy hits, it singes a little bit. He just throws the short bow on the ground, and he opens this like his like the Japanese sort of kimono that he wears, and you just see the scarred chest and arms, and he's gonna go into a full rage, and you just see this like wolf man leap into the air with the flying This I believe I can fly style, and he's
Nice.
going to land behind
Yeah,
see.
that'll.
bit of a weird spot. So like right
Like, I
here.
mean, you're flying, so I'll imagine you're
Yeah.
like above the throne, so you can go behind. Yeah.
Perch up on top of it, look over.
Perched on
That-
top of the throne.
That will give you advantage.
Power move. Absolute power move.
Dave
Yeah.
Gibson,
Is
Roar
John
Kelly,
allowed on the
jeez.
furniture, or is it one of those houses? John, no.
The jerk it down, bad boy, not on the furniture.
Smacks him on the
No,
nose.
Jun, yes, this is the perfect time to do it, and he's gonna rage,
Nice. Yeah, let's have it.
and he brings down the claws, which are at advantage, if I do believe.
Oh, neither of those are going to be a hit.
Oh no, that is
Ooh.
unfortunate. That's
Shit.
okay. I
Hold
got a
on.
second.
Oh, wait, sorry. You have advantage, so that's only one attack.
Oh shoot!
Mhm.
All right.
So you can roll that one again. The 19 will hit, but you can roll again in case you crit.
No, so it's gonna be the 19.
Almost a crit.
Yeah,
no.
it's
Yeah,
very close.
19 hits. Yeah.
And he's raging, so he's gonna add a +2, so 9 slashing.
Okay.
Nice.
And I do believe, what can I do on my bonus action?
You already raged as a bonus action.
Oh, that's true. You're right. So yeah, that's gonna be his turn.
Okay. I failed to mention after Zaren's turn, the dancing lights that had the number 36 above the throne has now changed to 30. Just FYI.
Okay. Got it.
Gendry, your turn.
Well, Gendry is stunned. So,
Yeah. We'll need
No
another-
movement, no speak, no action, just a save.
Yeah. So DC 16 Constitution.
Okay, I am pretty much regardless of what this is, going to use my bless on it for sure. Oh boy, I don't think a bless is even going to bother. Yeah, unfortunate.
Will your portents help?
No, because they're also super low.
Oh.
So that'll be it for Gendry.
Okay. LeBlanc is up next. He raises a shaky hand at Zaren. And with disadvantage, he's going to shoot him with his purple weapon.
That doesn't sound right at all.
No, it really doesn't.
Oh, this is a fun one. Disadvantage. An 11 to hit. Yep. Next one is coming at Elegor.
How dare he?
Not my boy.
Or Ellie.
Oof.
17 is gonna hit. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, big time. So he's gonna take 13 points of piercing damage. He's gonna roll a wisdom save. Fail it, and he is now frightened. So he did like rush up to LeBlanc, sword in hand, ready to, wail on him. LeBlanc fires this weapon, and it emits like a purple mist, and he just goes, ah! He's terrified of LeBlanc now. So there's a whole bunch of scaredy boys in the middle of that.
It's a screaming.
It's a scream fest, big time. Yeah, for sure. Lair action. Can I please get... this time it is Mina to roll a D100. Please.
Yes. 1 second. I've lost my roll. Oh, there we go.
63.
63. Oh, that was my roller derby number.
LeBlanc's suit and weapon changed to the color blue. And can I get, let's see. So Jun, Gendry, and Mina, you are all going to take 4 points of necrotic damage as more
Nice.
life force is sucked from your bodies. And that is all for the lair action. Mina, back to you.
Really cool. So, I'm kind of intrigued by this whole situation, but I don't want to risk not attacking him for, like, right away. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. I think that's gonna be my play here for this round. Can I? Yeah, so he needs to make a dex save, DC 16.
Okay. Dexterity.
Is he a dexy old man?
19.
Apparently, yes.
Yeah. So you would notice that as time goes on, he's starting to look more rejuvenated and younger. As in, like,
Okay.
yeah. Like,
So
he's
her
no longer
move-
the old man from the illusions and whatnot.
Did he have disadvantage on that saving throw from?
Yeah, he should have had disadvantage in the
Here.
second throw.
Shout, good shout. Coming at you. Second roll. That one is a 5.
Nicely done.
Yes.
Good job,
nice.
Ben.
Good catch, guys.
Yep.
Good
Absolutely.
doing me, actually.
Fantastic. That is 21 radiant damage.
Okay, let me just check his. Where's the? Oh yeah.
He's evil. He can't be immune to radiant.
He's a god. He's a god of this world.
Yeah, it's fine. He takes every bit of damage.
Good. I was like, wait a second.
So wait a second, it's not fair.
And then her movement, she books it with all her mighty speed over to this pipe connecting the white and purple tank.
Okay.
And she kind of lands on the pipe. And then bonus action just kind of takes out a dagger and is starting to like investigate how to damage it with the dagger. I know I can't do it as a bonus action, but it's just starting to get a
Yeah.
sense of
Prepping it.
what that is as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Kobu, your turn.
Kobu's seen many iterations of this fight play out before him. He does not know which one is the best one to do it, but if he can reach him, just about. Kobu is going to
Oh,
sulk.
do you not have? No, John has fly. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cool.
Given that the world is dark and full of shadows and this is an war campaign, Kobu's going to sulk to behind Zarin and cast heroism on him. A willing creature touches him, imbued with bravery. I have your back, Zarin. And until the spell ends, you're immune to being frightened. You gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting modifier. I think it's only 1. And it won't stack on Minas, so ignore that part.
Okay.
So essentially you're immune to being frightened.
That's cool.
Nice.
That'll do for now.
Okay.
That is Kobu's turn.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Elegor is going to, like, he's still screaming in fear and he's going to attack LeBlanc with disadvantage. And will miss. And he will roll that. What was it? A wisdom save? Yeah, he's going to roll that wisdom save again to see if he can shake off the bounds of fear. But
He can only make a wisdom save if he moves within 30 feet of me.
Oh no,
So-
this is Elegor.
Oh, Paul, sorry. My bad.
Yeah, no worries. The Ulbert, who I'm doing all the NPCs on this turn order, is going to give. He doesn't see Gendry in a bad way and give him bardic inspiration. So it'll be a D8
Nice.
words of bardic inspiration,
Love that.
and he will take out a hand crossbow and fire it at my dude for a miss. Jesus. Okay.
Woof.
Yeah. Talak is going to move a little bit over this way and kind of make with that javelin again. These aren't the most able-bodied warriors. Yeah, I see this in the
Oh no.
Oh no.
They're trying their best, okay?
There.
They're trying so hard.
Zarin, back to you.
Zarin is literally going to reach out and grab LeBlanc by the throat and pump 2 attacks of shocking grasp into him.
Okay.
First one is a 30-20.
Yep. Absolutely.
So that hits for 13 points of lightning damage, and then just literally looking him in the face and does it again. And his tiara falls off.
Okay.
There's another 22.
Another hit. Yeah.
Nice.
For another 13 points of damage.
Nice.
And he just stares and is like,
Don't you threaten my boy.
and just holds him by the throat. as the electricity pulses through
Yeah,
his
you're saying this, but he's just like a taser victim. He's just like going.
head. And then bonus action. Bonus action. I'm going to cast. Bonus action. I'm going to cast Branding Smite. So for the next time when I swing, if I swing the mace, it's got the extra 2d6.
Okay, cool. So at the end of that, at the end of Zaren's turn, you guys all notice that the numbers of dancing light change from 30 to 24. Jun, your turn.
Back in a second.
Right. Whew, boy, all right. This is getting. I don't like that countdown number. I really don't. But no, yeah. While I guess Zaren is just choke slamming this poor old brittle man. Jun just comes in with the bite attack, like right in the shoulder. And is that still at advantage?
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
okay,
Yeah.
still at advantage,
100%.
all right.
Not a hit.
But I have bardic inspiration.
Absolutely, yeah. Then in that case, it's a D8.
A D8, perfect.
Yeah, that turns it into a hit.
Awesome. Thank you, Bardman. 12 piercing.
12,
Because
yeah,
I'm raging still.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, now that he has purchased into like the meat of like the neck and the shoulder, he's just going to sink his fangs in even more with another bite attack.
Okay.
And this is at advantage again.
Yes. Not gonna hit. Same roll as last time. Wow.
I'm going to use the bless I was given.
So 16 plus a D4. Yeah, that turns it into a hit.
Yes, thank
Nice.
you for the bless.
Those count, yeah.
That's going to be 10 with the rage.
Okay, yeah. You take two nice meaty chunks out of LeBlanc. And nothing but white blood seems to pour from these wounds.
And I still have movement, so is there anything like on or in, like on the ceiling above them?
Nope. Plain old ceiling. Just bare stone. Near a skylight or nothing.
I'll be right back.
How does light get into this room?
Yeah, no, that's fair. No, he's gonna use his movement to fly up, maybe like 40 feet,
Sure.
roughly 40 feet, and that's his turn, like just above them.
That will provoke an attack of opportunity if you leave his range.
But he has disadvantage on it.
He's
so
disadvantage, and he's still feared. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the opportunity attacks.
For a 12 to
Nice.
hit, which doesn't
That-
do it.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, yeah, good call.
Yeah,
So
that's
you're
his turn.
out of range. And Gendry, back to you.
Alrighty, another con save coming in hot. Ooh, that's a 4. We'll add that. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother adding Bardic Inspiration. That's not gonna. That's it for Gendry.
Buddy.
Oh, poor Gendry, Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
They took my boy out of the
I'm
fight.
taking a nap. You guys got this.
That bullet has really done a number on you for sure.
Oh, big time.
Jun, you got another bless from Deranged Rhino.
Thank you.
Keeping those blesses going.
Oh yeah, well I'm using them.
Oh, sorry. I should have fired his gun is now blue, but it didn't hit anyway. That fear gas round. It should have been something different, which we're about to find out now. And the first shot is going to come at Zaren. It actually should have been a concussive shot. Ooh.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Fudge.
Yeah. No, it was at disadvantage, so
Yeah,
well, that was
Oh.
scary.
Yeah.
Well, now we know it's a +7 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next shot, he's gonna turn over his shoulder, see that Mina is doing something over there, and is gonna take the second
Hey,
shot at
bitch.
her. Yeah, second shot at Mina. Oh my god!
Soak it.
Oh my god.
How does a 13 sound?
A 13 does not hit.
Okay, yeah.
She's so little and spicy. That doesn't work.
Spicy.
And Solo's actually after pointing out that he needs to roll a crit fumble.
Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
Thank you for that shout out. I forgot about that table. Let me pull it up real quick.
Cusses himself. That would be really funny.
He shoots himself in the foot.
On my
Shoots
toe.
himself in the foot. We're gonna call him Nine Toes McGee for the rest of the time.
9 Toes LeBlanc.
New party name.
Give me 2 seconds while I pull up the.
Well, those the Nine
Weeping.
Toes, but there's only 5 of you.
Oh, really?
None of us were babies when we were the baby rollers, so that's
True.
Okay, but baby rollers implies that you roll babies, not that you're a baby.
none of us were
did
swole
roll.
priests when we were the swole priests.
You were never the swole priest.
we're a flash.
We
flash
were
in
the
time.
swole
What was his
priests.
name?
For
in
a
our
moment,
hearts.
for like a
First
brief
we were-
flashing moment in time.
What was the bullet salesman's name again?
Bernhold's
We
Bane
were,
was
we
her
were
name.
Bernhold's
Let
Bane.
us,
Bernhold's
let us-
Bane, yeah.
let us never forget we're Bernal.
And then we were, what were we after Bernhold's
I
Bane?
don't remember.
We were
So
like
the
the something
crit-
crew.
The crit fumble was on Zarin, and it gives him an opportunity attack.
Oh, baby,
Nice.
let's go.
Love
So-
that.
I have branding smite on the mace,
Mhm.
so I'm going to swing the mace.
Oh yeah.
Ace to the face.
It's a 14.
No.
I'm going to use my bless.
Yes.
It's D4, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, big numbers. So bringing it to an 18.
No.
18 doesn't hit.
Nice.
Oh, it must be 19 then. Ah, jeez.
Yikes.
Oh, bollocks. Okay. I'm not going to waste my inspiration on just one hit. Okay. And so,
Okay.
okay.
Next up is the lair action, and I will get Kobu this time to roll a D100.
My pleasure, sir. Throw those dice.
10. LeBlanc's suit and weapon changes to the color red this time, and next up then Jun, Gendry, and Mina are going to take some damage from the red.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That will be 6 points of necrotic damage.
Alright.
So if anyone is getting, like, in a bad way, just give me a shout. I don't always keep track, but I can heal people from this distance. So just put your hand up. Let me know if you
Duly
look like...
noted.
If
Ditto.
Nina would be looking at you going, that person is a corpse. You've got true sight. She's pretty perceptive right now. She will know if you're hurt. But I, Orla, do not have true sight.
Fair.
Okay. That will bring us to Mina.
Exciting. Okay, so... I kind of want to fuck him up. But... I'm going to be the grown-up in this fight and not try and fuck him up, because everyone else is doing a really good job. And, what am I going to do? I'm going to attack this pipe. I'm just deciding how to attack the pipe. I have a dagger, I guess I could, but I think it would make more sense. Can I... This might be silly. I guess I could do shocking grasp. Can I shocking grasp a pipe
Yeah,
and try and like damage the
sure,
the
sure, yeah.
to weaken it? And I've also like got my dagger out, so like I hope I'm just basically trying to burst the pipe.
I will give, that's an auto hit, because it's an object. And Zarin, you got another bless from Half Elf on the shelf.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Whopper.
So that's 9 lightning damage on the pipe.
Okay. You can see like the zaps of lightning kind of just go all around the pipe, around the white tank, the purple tank, and in and around here, but they fizzle out. You seem to have damaged it, but not sufficiently.
And then
Not enough to burst the pipe.
do I have 2 health? What level am I at? No, I don't. I'm a warlock. I keep forgetting I'm a warlock. Can I use my 2-weapon fighting to bonus action with my dagger if I have my dagger out?
Like an
With my
offhand
dagger.
attack? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so offhand I'm just gonna hit it with my dagger. It's an automatic hit because it's an object, right?
Yeah.
So that's just 5 piercing damage as well while I'm at it.
Yeah, so between the damage Gendry has done and what you've done with these two in particular, they're starting to, like, a little bit is starting to bleed out now.
Yeah, so she's just like zapping and like prying into the like a join where there's like a welding or something, and she's just like, I don't know, is this gonna help? Like yelling over her shoulder to the others.
You seem to see some of the white stuff in particular starting to drip out now, so you're definitely doing something to the Bible.
You're doing something good. Let's go.
Yeah!
Like Jun is just screaming from above.
I never
look
alluded to the
amazing.
fact that it was a good thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Kobu, your turn.
Nice. Komu is such a support class. He's just wandering around helping people. I think Komu's going to make his way 5, 10,
So nice.
15, 20, 25, sort of over here, making his way towards Mina. He looks towards Gendry, sees that Gendry is stunned, and part of him has a vision where if Gendry should wish, he would get an 18 on this thing called dice in his mind. and as that flashes through his mind, a vision of reality, I'm going to cast blindness on LeBlanc.
Oh.
I'm going to
Nice.
take his sight from him. It's a con saving throw.
Okay.
Old and blind.
And he has
Right.
his disadvantage on this as well.
So he's going to use another one of his legendary resistances on this.
Fair.
That's what I wanted him to
There we
do.
go.
Walking
You
straight
fool.
into... I shouldn't have started with 6 level spells. Go lower, go lower. Nice. Yeah, as I kind of go through this room, leaves trying to just like stick in his face, but nah, they're just leaves. Can't do nothing to him.
Okay.
That is my turn. Action and movement. Not really a lot I can do with my bonus action.
Okie dokie. Elegor, still screaming and shouting in fear, is going to try and attack him with his blade. Won't hit. It's at disadvantage anyway, but let's see if he critically fails, which...
Oh, man, that would have been a good hit. 16, huh?
Okay, Ulbert is going to give Bardic Inspiration this time to Kobu. That's his thing, he just doles out Bardic Inspiration and takes pop shots with his hand crossbow. Which won't hit either, jeekers. Our Tabaxi friend is going to do the same with another javelin. She just has a whole load of javelins.
I respect that.
Yeah, but again, like, aim is terrible. They're not fighters. They're, they're just regular old folk. Zarin, back to you, my friend.
Zarin might be about to do something stupid, but he's looking around at this room, looking at these numbers counting down above LeBlanc's head, and looking at LeBlanc in his lair, and looks at the open doorway behind him. And he's going to try and grapple LeBlanc, grab him by the throat that he already has him by. I don't know if you want me to do a strength contest on this one. And then,
Yeah, I'll probably contest that at disadvantage.
okay, so I'm going to use my inspiration on that one.
Okay, he's going to take a 13.
I'm going to use my inspiration to re-roll that. For fuck's sake.
Oh, no.
No.
The dice gods be fickle.
Yeah.
They do. They give us
And
and they
even
take
with
us.
my bless, that's not going to do a damn thing.
Yeah, he's surprisingly heavy, Zarin.
Okay, if that's the case, then I'm going to just fucking angrily, while I have a hold of him again, too shocking. I don't know if that was an action to do that. Is that I think it would be an action to do what I
Like
just
to
did.
grapple? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
usually an action.
So I've got 2 attacks per action, so I can do one more attack. I'm going to just do the shocking grasp as I have a hold of him. Um,
17 does not hit.
and I will use my bless on this one because I just want to damage this fucker.
Yep.
Oh,
Fuck.
What did you get?
1.
Oh,
Oh no, unlucky.
yeah. So yeah, that's the end of my go. Here we go.
shit. So you see that countdown timer go from 24 to 18.
All right.
Jun, your turn.
He's 40 feet up in the air. All right. I have a wacky idea. I don't know how the DM is going to want to rule this, but
I love wacky.
Jun is going to take out his Naginata, and he puts the blade downwards, and he begins to mumble under his breath in Primordial the names of his gods, and he's going to dive bomb downward, Sephiroth style, to impale.
I was just thinking that, yeah.
To impale LeBlanc.
Yeah, I'm gonna rule that by saying it's badass, dope as fuck. So go for it, yeah.
What kind of roll would that be? It's not an unarmed, like just the glaive strike essentially, like
just
the
glaive
same.
with advantage. Yeah.
Your Honor, I think we can legally rule this.
Oh, that's a nat 20!
Yes!
Perfect for
Nice.
this. Perfect.
Oh my god.
Can I get a D100 for you for that critical table?
Yes, you may. Oh my god,
Yes,
that's a
perfect.
clutch nat 20.
Perfect, yeah. And 91. You strike with extreme force, roll an additional set of dice above your critical hit, so a second
Nice.
crit.
Oh my god, okay.
Nice.
And
So I'm
the,
gonna roll the first one.
the target suffers 1 unit of exhaustion.
Wow.
You just
Big and
hear
true.
just this roar, like this bestial roar, and it just hear
Ouch.
flesh tearing. And this is going to be the first strike, and that's 17 with
Yeah.
the rage.
And you can just
I'm-
click that again, and we'll add the crit onto it.
Oh, cool. Come on.
Nice. So 16.
So that's 16, so that's 30 in total.
Yeah, and he suffers a point of exhaustion. That was epic.
Boom! And he still has an action left. So he removes the bloodied Naginata, does a twirl with it, and he brings it back down.
Nice.
Sick.
And
That one, unfortunately, is not a hit.
unfortunate.
And, sorry, is there anything else you can do for your turn?
For my turn, yes, I'm gonna action surge.
Yeah!
Nice.
Gonna action surge. He brings the blade back down for
Yeah.
27 to hit.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's 17 slashing.
Damn.
And this time he brings the blade back, and he's gonna close in with a bite attack right at the neck.
Insult to injury. 19 just hits.
So 8.
Wow, nice string of attacks there for sure that round.
Mm.
And that's his turn.
Cool. I'm just after remembering, and I haven't been using him, that he actually has legendary actions, which he is now going to take.
Uh-oh.
That's fair.
On Jun.
That's fair.
But it will be a disadvantage. He's going to take another shot.
Oh,
Tijan.
23.
that definitely is.
It saved in that 20. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's close. Oh my gosh.
So you will take 15 piercing, but that's halved to 7.
Yeah.
And I will need a strength save, or you will be knocked prone. You're flying, so I doubt you'll be actually prone, just kind of lying horizontally in the air. Maybe.
And sorry, remind me what strength? It was strength savings throw.
Yes, DC
Okay.
16. Not that it is going to matter. Yeah, you're
Nice.
fine. Yeah. You're good. Yeah, and that's all he can do. I should remember to do those legendary actions more often, but there you go.
Oh, no, feel free to forget them. Totally. I'm all right on that.
Wouldn't
I've
wanna
been
make
forgetting
mistakes.
mine too, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Gendry, back to you, sir.
Oh, hello there. Another con save coming through.
Oh, Gendry.
You're
So-
remembering that you have an extra thing to add to this.
Yeah, plus
right?
2 to add to each of them as well.
I think Kobu gave you that.
If you want the 18
Oh,
on the
if you
dice,
want to.
you can straight up take that portent.
I would love that portent.
Yours.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be
let's just
amazing.
get Gendry back in this game.
Yeah, like, come on,
Okay.
buddy, come on.
Yeah, the that wouldn't have been a good third roll anyway. So yeah, perfect. All right,
That is
but that is the end of my turn.
the end of your turn. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, but I get my reactions back. That's fun. Okay.
That brings us to LeBlanc, who is going to take one shot at Mina. He's not liking Mina, messing with his stuff.
Rude.
Disadvantage.
Try it. Come on, try it. Fucking dare you. I'm right here. I'm so small. What are you gonna do about it?
16.
She's so spicy. She's so spicy.
I'm so spicy.
Too
Yeah, well,
spicy to
It
hit.
says too spicy for you. Yeah, no, 16 fucking hits. Yeah, sure.
16 is spicy enough.
It's sufficiently.
Muy picante.
It's sufficiently.
Can I get a strength save from you, Mina, as you take 6
I mean, you
points?
can. The answer is technically yes. Okay, and I added 2 to this, is it?
Mhm.
That's not gonna matter.
No, you're knocked prone.
Oh, I'm just knocked prone. I don't care about that.
Yep.
I'm a caster. What the fuck do I care? Let's cast from down here, dumbass. I can fly.
The next shot is going to come at Kobu.
Yeah.
Mina says that, by the way. That is what Mina says.
Okay.
Like, dumbass. Big shit. I love it. I'm gonna take a nap.
That is a 12.
A 12 does not hit. Or rather, it does, but I'm made of bark. Get that
It
out
does
of here.
nothing.
Ow, god damn it.
Next up, could I
Splinters.
please get Zarin to roll a d100?
Okay.
$65.
65, dude.
Yellow this time.
No, the only one.
Sharpened
Yellow
myself.
this time.
Yeah, all of us took this one.
And yeah, all of you did take that one, I think. Yep, every single one of you is going to take this 2d6 points of damage. A 9 for everyone.
Alright.
That brings us then to Mina.
Yeah, again, put your hand up if you need healing. Anybody
Do
feeling good?
the quick roll call.
Yeah, anybody? So Mina is Mina floats upwards with her fly, but doesn't actually bother to like right herself. She's just like lounging, very faintly like one of your French girls, but like floating up from where she was. And, she like makes eye contact briefly with LeBlanc, flips him off, and then casts Guiding Bolt at the white tank, which is
Okay, yeah, sure.
at the pipe connecting to the white
Yeah,
tank.
yeah.
That's an automatic hit, right?
Yes, and a big thank you to Dave for the bits, giving LeBlanc 1d4 points of healing.
So
Whoa.
that's 34 points of radiant damage to the white tank as connecting situation.
Okay, yeah, the white tank explodes.
Woo!
Destroyed.
That's not a good visual at all.
I love
Yeah,
one
no, everyone
demolitionist
in chat
halfling.
was saying it, and I feel like I had a lot of restraint, which I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I
just
really
like
tried
I would
hard
like to
not
be
to
patted on the back, please.
It's just double cream.
It-
Like, what are you talking about?
It's fine. It's fine.
I respect the restraint.
Thank you. Thank
Now,
you.
at that,
I just wanted to be acknowledged.
LeBlanc is going to turn and he's going to scream at you, Mina, and say, "Stay away!" And he's going to fire his yellow gun at you.
Again, another.
This is
Any
a
color
legendary.
doesn't sound great. That's the...
No, some sound worse than others.
Yeah, this one isn't particularly good. 14. And I'm going to add my bless to that.
Yeah.
For a 17.
Yeah, it's
That is going to be 9 points of piercing damage, and I will need a constitution save.
yeah, it's fine. I didn't actually use my bonus action on my turn. You
So
say
this-
9? This is a
Oh.
reaction, I assume.
Crap, sorry, yeah, sorry. So go ahead. So this happens after your bonus action.
Well, it's all right. I don't know that I was actually just gonna heal myself a little, and that's why it was relevant.
Cool.
I have
Yeah,
to roll it first.
Thanks for the bless, Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, it's fine.
So it doesn't affect much. There's no need to rewind the timeline. Everything would stay the same. And then you said con save.
Yes.
Come on. I believe
Come
in you.
on.
You're
I guess
good.
a 21.
Wow.
You're good. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
And then she was flipping him off as she cast Guiding Bolt, and then as she like shakes off the effects of that, just brings the other hand around.
Alrighty. Kobu, back to you, sir.
Yeah, it sure is. I'm going to use my action to use an item. My amulet of mirror image. As other
Nice.
Kobus appear. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on myself. So if LeBlanc tries to target me, he has to make a wisdom saving throw. And I'm just going to walk here, big in front of Mina, presumably providing a lot of cover. So I'm just going to be a moving tree wall as we move around these tanks.
I get cover behind anybody bigger than me anyway, because I'm a halfling.
And now there's loads of me.
Yeah, there's like 4 huge maple trees.
Just locking the way.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else from Kobu?
I'll turn to Mina and say, I'll just move when you move, and we'll just work our way around the tanks if we have time.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I was gonna shoot him next time just to spice things up, but like, let's keep going. I don't know.
I can lift my leg so you can.
I can duck around. I've got a lot of movement when I can fly.
Mhm.
So Elegor is up next. And once again, disadvantage attack. Because he is scared.
There's no need for this.
So yeah, he does not hit. I'll roll that wisdom save for him once again. No, jeez. Little Bert, again, hand crossbow. Doesn't hit, and he's going to give Bardic Inspiration this time to Jun. And then finally, Artabaxi with the Javelin. Doesn't hit. So, and Solo has cheered 100 bits, 1d4 healing for Jun, and a second d4 healing for Jun.
Thank you very much. So I'm
And
just gonna roll it.
Reprobate Gamer also cheered 100 bits, so there's a hype train incoming. Excellent.
Oh,
Yeah,
all aboard.
get that hype going. And
That
thanks,
graphic
man.
for it was hilarious. I love that.
1d4 healing for LeBlanc too. Yay! Keeping the action going. That's 2 points of healing for LeBlanc.
Gosh darn it.
More hype coming in. Dang. And another d4 points of healing for LeBlanc. I was loving this, by the way.
It's like they want to be the only group who succeeded in this campaign. They're like, oh, we can't possibly.
We will not allow it.
Zarin, you are up next, sir.
I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna whip my large meaty hand around his throat. I'm gonna do another strength, contesting strength throw against
If it's grapple, I think you could use athletics if you're trying to grapple, but the opposing can use athletics or acrobatics. So if your athletics is better than your core strength,
I can do my athletics if the DM allows it.
Yeah, and LeBlanc's going to be at disadvantage because he has that point of exhaustion.
True.
And he has any saving throws because he's frightened or disadvantage anyway.
Yep.
I'm
I'm just going to roll strength for him.
gonna go athletics.
Also, his hit point maximum is halved because of the exhaustion as well.
That's not at first level of exhaustion.
At first level, okay.
25.
Yeah, you got him. You got him.
I am going to pick him up and use my full flight movement of 60 feet and fly him out of his lair back into the corridor.
Okay.
I'm going to drag his ass out of his lair, so I'm hopefully just disengage him from his lair actions or whatever the fuck it is, and I'm going to pull him the full 60 feet, which brings me right into the doorway here.
So where at? Oh, just there. Okay. Perfect.
You just see me pick him up and I fly straight backwards, snarling in his face. And that's my movement. I've got one action. That's my grapple was one action. And as I'm flying, I'm gonna pump another shocking grasp into him just to fucking damage the prick.
Nice.
See now. You know what? I'm gonna go with inflict wounds first instead. I'm going to inflict wounds because it's a chance of better damage. So it's probably not going to hit. That's 17.
So your grapple would have actually been one action anyway.
Yeah, so I've got 2 attacks per action.
Is that only when you make a melee attack though?
It just says actions, 2 attacks per action, and under my actions, actually, it doesn't say, sorry. So my actions that allow me for 2 attacks per action is Shocking Grasp is listed under them, so I wouldn't have been able to do Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
So I'll just take it that would have been Shocking Grasp, but I missed anyway.
Sure.
But I can do 2 attacks per action, and then it shows me the list of attacks I can do. Actually, no, Inflict Wounds is one of them. I can do that too. So I can do Mace, Firebolt, Inflict Wounds, Shocking Grasp, and Unarmed Strike, and then drag his sorry ass out into the corridor. So I'm out here with him now, just me and him.
Okay.
So you're coming with me.
And just fly him straight in.
All right. Yeah, and you zoom him out. So what happens next then is that 18 above the throne changes to a 12. He is going to use his legendary action as well because he can still attack while grappled. So he was yellow this time. So he's going to fire off a shot at you, Zarin. Like, what you haven't picked up, he's just like going to get his gun and just, try and hit you at least. For a 10. Nope, not going to do anything. Okay. That'll bring us back to Jun then.
Right. Zarin, remind me of your movement. So you went straight out of the main chamber where we are, and you're in the corridor right now? Is that what I'm understanding?
So they just went out to the corridor, yeah.
Okay, you just went out, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne, are you muted?
Yeah, we've lost audio.
Yeah, sorry, I'm eating crisps. I don't want to be rude.
Oh, no, that's fine.
But yeah, no, I dragged him out into the corridor. Just thinking to get him out of his influence of his tanks and all that shit.
It might be different with Fly, and I hate to be the Vero's lawyer for the DM as well, but if you're grappling someone, is your movement halved?
It's 0.
No, but I mean, if you're trying to, if you're
sorry.
trying to
grapple
a creature, yeah, I think you don't get to.
I think it's normally ruled with a strength check.
Uh,
Over a certain DC, it doesn't affect your movement. Under a certain DC, it does.
I think because of the fly, we'll kind of.
Yeah, there's no resistance there.
Yeah,
sort of.
we'll say that we're good to go.
Oh, cool.
Okay, well, he doesn't have a target to hit, so Jun kind of comes out of his rage, but he's going to use his entire fly speed to follow after Zarin, because fuck you, you're not taking all the glory. Like, come on. Not after that sick maneuver that he pulled. Like, his head is mine. So, you see, okay, Jun comes out of it, and he just immediately, like, Dragon Ball Z dashes into the corridor as well to, like, keep LeBlanc out of the tanks.
Right. Your rage might not drop if you take damage before the start of your next turn, though.
Oh.
It's you're still raging now. You're just if you don't do anything
okay,
or get
okay.
hit. then
Cool,
you
cool.
would-
All right.
Plus, I think you can get within striking distance of LeBlanc if you're moving 60 feet with your fly speed.
Yeah,
Ju-
but it's
just your
more
movement
than
gets you
60
there.
feet.
Mm.
It was
Just about.
actually I have the glaive, so it's a 10-foot reach. Oh, I can get him. I can still get him. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's insane. So you just see Jun just flying, phew, and the block's like, hey, pew pew, and you just sees this blade coming down, like, oh no. Roll for attack.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I love the Foley work.
That's
That
gonna
really
be
added to it.
unfortunately.
I'm gonna do.
He does still have a second action though, so he's gonna try to bring it down again.
No, doesn't hit.
I still have a bless.
Ooh, yeah.
One more. Oh, I think that just hits, if I'm not mistaken.
Just hits. Yeah.
All right. For
Nice.
14 slashing.
Oh, nice. Yeah, great hit.
And that's going to be his turn.
Hey. Gendry, your turn. You're back in it. Back in the game.
Back in it. Yeah. It kind of comes to his
Blow up the tank
senses.
with me.
LeBlanc's not in here anymore.
Go Big G.
Yeah.
Short
but
King of Shatter. Bring it in.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna, we'll do that same maneuver. 5th level Shatter, twin Except this time, one's going to be focused on the black tank in sort of a space where it can hit both the orange and the purple, and the same on the opposite wall with the blue tank.
Let's go.
So yeah, they all make that con save disadvantage because they are not thinking creatures.
What's the DC? They all fail, I think.
Yeah,
they do.
For 26 points of thunder damage.
So the purple one goes. The black one is heavily damaged but still intact, as is the yellow. But the red, green, blue, and orange ones over here are only slightly cracked.
Yeah.
So at this time, purple and white are gone.
Okay.
Excellent. And then with the rest of their turn, yeah, I'm gonna see. I don't even know if I can get the line of sight on this. Oh, I can. Hi, LeBlanc. Okay. With my bonus action, Gendry is going to whirl around and fire a mind sliver at LeBlanc. He needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah. Mind fuck with the mind.
Slice his mind.
Oh no, the mind
Mine's-
knife.
Mine's so
That
slicey.
is a fail.
All right. He's going to take 13 points of psychic damage, and they subtract, I believe, a d6 from d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Okay.
And then that'll be where we start.
So cool. LeBlanc has 2 shots. First one's going to come at Zarin, second one at Jun. So he's yellow at the moment, so he's going to fire off his yellow gun. Disadvantage. Ooh. 19 to hit Zarin.
That just hits.
Okay. You, sir, are going to take 10 points of piercing damage, and I'll need a Constitution saving throw.
God, I'm also going to do Hellish Rebuke on this motherfucker.
Yes.
1 second now.
In fairness, though, he may have fire resistance. The other two might.
I rebuke you in the name of the maple tree, Kobu.
1 second. Wait.
You
Fucking
may not be
character.
able. You may not be able to rebuke him if you're paralyzed, though.
That's true. 1 second now.
Oh, that's true.
Sorry, so what was the Constitution saving throw, was it?
Yeah, DC 16.
Come on, boys. Go!
I'm paralyzed. It rolled off a 19 onto a 3.
Oof.
Yeah, so you are paralyzed, so LeBlanc is now free of your grapple. Gendry, you got 1d4 healing from Dave.
Hey, thank you, Dave.
Second shot is coming at Jun.
Come on.
So, still a disadvantage, I presume. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
22.
That's definitely going to hit.
Yeah, so let's take 15 points. Now, you are raging, so
Yep.
and your rage will maintain. So it's 7 points of piercing, and I'll need a con save from you.
Yep. 2 seconds. Alright, so he's going to go down to...
Gendry, you got another d4.
Hey, thank you.
And it is a con save, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You feel that numbing sensation after the bullet lands, but you're tougher than you look. Much tougher, actually, and you're able to resist it. Next up, then, is our lair action. So we're back up to the top. Jun, can I get a D100?
Yes. 22.
He turns red, as does his weapon. Just FYI. And then everyone... Jun, Gendry, and Mina are all going to take D6 points of damage.
Okay.
So there's 8.
Okay.
Fine.
Blushing a little bit red, yeah, Solo. Alright, that is it. So back to Mina.
Yay! Me! So I am gonna fly over to the yellow tank. This is the yellow tank, right?
Yep.
Okay, and I'm going to shocking grasp it. And also hit it with my dagger.
Okay.
So that's 8 lightning and 4 piercing.
Are you actually holding a dagger?
Mhm.
I'm actually holding a dagger.
Wow.
Well, actually, technically I'm holding the world's ugliest letter opener. It has a very
Is there a person doing like
yeah, it's like
presenting
a
themselves,
weirdly buff old man holding a
LeBlanc, yes.
It's the
holding
swole
a
priest.
shell. It's the swole priest. It's
the
the
swole
swole priest
priest.
of Aphrodite.
Oh,
But yes,
I love it.
holding this like very
Shell.
Birth of Venus' shell with a little pearl in it,
Ooh.
and it's like
I
all-
love
it's
that.
like gold leaf, and it's got all this filigree stuff on it. It's like literally, it's hideous to look at in real life. I got it. It was left behind when an office I worked in closed down.
So cursed. If there's a dagger left behind, it's
Incredibly
cursed.
cursed. I found
For
it
sure,
with,
it's
like-
cursed.
Yeah, no, it was like in this warehouse office. The last people to work in the office had
Yeah,
left
it's
it
definitely
behind. And then when
cursed.
we
Like,
left,
why would
we
you
took it.
leave that there? Like, what?
Right? Unless it was cursed, but like it's great to have on screen. And it's very fun.
And it certainly helped you in this regard because the yellow tank is destroyed.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that was when we
Nice.
all drank, so I wanted to target this.
Good job, guys. Let's
Um,
go.
Hold on, how much movement have I got left? I still have a bit of movement, so I am gonna move so that I have line of sight on all the bullshit going on out in the corridor. There. I should have line of sight on everybody. Great, okay. That's it, it's my turn.
Okay, LeBlanc is going to see you coming into vision and is going to shoot at you. Now, the fun thing about the red bullets are this is actually going to catch Gendry and Ulbert as well, as he fires off an incendiary round.
Rude.
Mm.
Oof, oof, oof.
Oh, no, they
No.
won't.
Doesn't it shite?
Fires it way far over the head.
You doing okay, sweetheart? Everything all right? You need your spectacles?
Try again.
Oh, you will, in time.
Hey, hey, you're supposed to hit it at us, remember?
He's actually not in the talkative mood. Like, his, just after being dropped by Zarin after paralyzing him, he's dusting himself off and he's just, getting himself ready to kick things into full swing now. Kobu, your turn.
Okay, I'm over here by myself. I see white, purple, yellow has been exploded. I'm willing to definitely take damage for this. Kobu would just like to just jump onto the green one. He's a big tree. He's just he's just gonna go and just like body slam it.
Like jumping on a
Slam.
bed, but
Yeah.
Slam.
Because I've no
Give it the
offensive
chair.
spells.
Oh my god, off the top rope!
I just need to be heavy enough to smash through this, hopefully. Because I don't think any spell or magic will they're all cantrips. They can't possibly.
Your strength is 23. I'll just get you to roll unarmed strike.
Okay. I do not know what the plus is, so I'm just going to roll the d20 and add it all. Ooh! But I have an inspiration, so I'm definitely going to use that.
So it's going to be an auto hit. You can just roll the damage on it.
Oh, okay. How much damage would just a tree... If a tree falls on a
I think
tank...
it's 1d4 plus your strength modifier, which I think is like 6.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know why I rolled there, but that's a sweet old 1 plus 6.
Okay.
7 damage.
Yeah, so you hear another hefty crack in this thing, but it's not enough to destroy it outright.
No worries. I'm just gonna stand up and keep jumping. I'm just gonna. That's for the foreseeable future. Koba's jumping on this tank.
Okay. Next up then is Elegor, who is still frightened of LeBlanc. So I don't think you're gonna come actually closer to him in that state.
Has he got a bow?
He doesn't. He only has a sword. So he's gonna stay put.
I mean, there's a bow on the ground over there that Jun discarded.
He can't come closer though. I think that was like down here. You shoot the bow.
Yeah,
Um,
roughly near where Gendry is
So
actually.
he's gonna roll his wisdom save. Nope. Still
Oh, buddy.
terrified.
Buddy.
Ulbert is going to move to here, get a shot with his hand crossbow. He's going to miss, and he's going to give Bardic Inspiration to Mina. And then our Tabaxi is going to come down to here and try her luck with yet another javelin. Will also miss. That'll bring us back to Zarin.
What do I have to roll to get out of this fucking shit show?
You need to roll a Constitution saving throw DC, please.
DC what?
16.
Okay. Come on, big money. 15. Fuck.
No, still paralyzed.
Shite. Can't do anything else?
The countdown timer goes to 6 as
Oh.
June's turn. So.
Yeah, maybe we should get up. Caw-caw.
Yeah, I feel like it's implied we should leave.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're technically
I
technically
don't think
out
that's
of here.
metagaming. I don't think that's metagaming, Cat. There's a huge
There's a
glowing
literal timer.
countdown.
I don't know.
Like,
Maybe
very
he
like-
just likes math or
Maybe he just
dancing
likes
numbers.
math, but
I
I'm saying,
don't
like,
know.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
kink shaming. Maybe he likes like numbers, dancing like numbers. I don't know. But anyways, he's gonna get hit in the face again.
I think if he was trying to get off on the concept of math while fighting us, I actually would kink shame him. I think I would shame that.
I think that is, but that
I
is
mean,
He's
that
not,
would
doing it, and I'm
be-
like, I'm searching within myself. And I'm like, yes, I would shame.
he's
that.
just essentially playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
dare he.
meta.
Funny, funny that, huh?
I'm gonna bonus action fighting spirit to give myself advantage on my weapon rolls this turn.
Okay.
And I give myself a wee +5 temporary hit points,
Okay.
and I'm going to roll to hit with the glaive.
Ooh, not a hit.
Oh wow, that's actually really sad. All right, well,
Yeah.
the second one comes down then. Just want to see what
Oh.
that's another nat 20. Oh my god.
Right.
All right, I'm
go.
gonna roll a D100 for
Yep.
the crit table.
That's an 89. Oh my god, you strike with great force, roll an additional set of damage dice above your normal crit. So a second crit again, but this
Another one.
This one doesn't. It's not the exhaustion one. It's just the double critical roll. Okay, 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 2 is 15, plus 13 is 28, plus 4 is 32, plus 2 is 34 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah, great hit.
Yeah, that's gonna be his turn.
Okay. In that case, before Gendry goes, second legendary action. He's gonna try that again. This one aiming at Gendry.
Sure.
Okay. For a 17 to hit.
Ooh,
He
reaction to
He has
cast.
disadvantage.
Ooh,
He is disadvantaged.
right.
Save that reaction.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, 11.
Oh, definitely.
Nice.
And I'll actually remember to roll his wisdom save this time to end that.
He has to be. He has to be within. It has to be out of range.
Sorry, keep forgetting that.
Mhm.
Keep
Yeah.
forgetting that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he misses with that that attack.
Well, that wasn't very nice. But yeah, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing here. We're gonna twin shatter again. This is going to. Yeah, I want to save that slot because I got a feeling we're not out of the woods yet. Okay, so bonus action, I'm going to burn a third level spell slot, get all the sorcery points back, and then I will use 4 of them to twin shatter. This time, 1 centered on the red, 1 centered on the orange, hoping to just take care of this whole corner.
Okay. Yeah.
For another 19 points of thunder damage.
Okay. Let me get those saves in. So there's 4. There's the green, the red, the blue, and the orange.
Yeah.
Nope, none safe.
Nice.
So the green
Alright.
is gone. Green goes. The red, the blue, and the orange are all in a very bad state, as is the black.
Right. And we still got Kobu in here. We still got Mina in here. Pretty sure that they can clean up. So Gendry's going to use the rest of his movement to kind of join this situation in here.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn.
Okay, next up then is LeBlanc himself. And again, he's gonna shoot at Gendry.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, that is a crit fail.
A fumble roll, eh?
Hmm.
Okay.
That disadvantage has just been so good. 79. Anyone can, the closest person to him can attack with opportunity.
That would
I'm
be either
paralyzed,
Zarin
so
or Jun. Oh, that
I'm
would be
paralyzed,
me.
so be you.
Mhm.
Slap him.
So that would be just an opportunity attack, or
Just one attack, yeah.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Ah, God, jeez. No, it's gonna miss.
Very annoyed that Gendry is just dodging these shots. He's gonna try and hit him again.
Sure. That tracks.
This time for a 14 to hit, and I'm gonna throw my bless on top of that.
Ooh,
Okay.
do it.
For a 16 to hit.
All right, in that case, we are going to use shield as my reaction. And that will not hit.
Okay.
Bring my AC up to 21 until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Yeah. Deflects off the shield and subsides. So next up then, I believe I got Jun to roll the last T100. So
Yeah.
next up then would be Gendry. Bearing in mind there's only red, blue, orange, and black left.
Fair. D100, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And how's LeBlanc looking, by the way? He got hit with a couple of crits.
20.
He's still doing okay, actually. Yeah. Orange is the color that he turns to next.
Okay.
Okay.
And I believe
That's fine, guys. That's just me.
after that lair action, LeBlanc is just gonna throw out one of his legendary actions again. This one coming at Mina.
Yeah, that's fair.
Disadvantage. That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
For 13 points of piercing, and I will need a Constitution save.
You down? 15. Con save. Ooh, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Go for it, and
Do that again.
Jun, you have another bless.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm just looking at
Nice.
the chat there, and
And I also have, what was the bardic inspiration I had? Was that D6 or
a
D8?
a D8.
D8. That brings me up to an 11, and then plus 2 brings me to 13. And can I roll my bless as well?
Sure.
Let's see what we get to.
Oh, God.
That brings me to a
Welcome.
14 total, I think.
DC is 16. You are stunned and take a further 9 points of poison damage. And it is now your turn. And at the end of your turn, you can roll another save.
The delight in your voice.
That was not delight. That was just,
Oh,
thing.
no.
That's
No.
a 13, technically.
No, it is not enough to. You are still.
Sweetie. Sweetheart, my arsonist, my demolitionist, come on.
LeBlanc.
Yeah,
just,
I was rolling really
gun-
well in this
gun in
fight
one
up till
hand
now,
and
though,
just-
so...
Oh, brings it back.
Yeah. He's
Karma.
bring it all back to you.
I mean, I've been doing pretty well, so I can't really
Don't
complain.
stop, never get up, hold your head high.
My only problem is that my plan to unparalyze Zaren's not going to happen, so one of you guys got to get on that.
It is Kobu's turn.
All right. Kobu has been flustered this entire fight. He's not afraid to admit it to himself. He's been running around like a headless tree. And he's looking at for once he's going to use his intelligence of 20 to try figure out how this room works. Mark, would I know? These tanks are all kind of connected, and we're attacking the actual tank to try break them. But there's pipes, and pipes are more fragile. And Koba's looking at the 3 tanks in the corner that haven't really been like levered or pivoted out of the ground in a way that potentially, if he cast a wall of force underneath it, therefore shunting it out of the space they occupy, would that disconnect the pipes?
I would say, yes, actually, yeah. I think
That's some urban engineering right there.
Yeah, he's just looking at the structure. He's like, maybe if he just gets that inch wall to shunt it. So with 10 panels, let me just like draw those little freehand. 1, 2.
The last time you did
3,
this, you broke the stream.
4. I know. 5, 6.
Don't
7,
do it, Ben. You have too much power.
9, and I think he just about gets that. Like, that's kind of he's just trying to get it in the corner and just wall of force all of them out of the space.
Okay. Yeah, that happens, and it erupts the tanks.
Thank God. I felt useless, and that felt nice. That felt satisfying.
You disrupted the orange tank, okay? So this is where things are going to get a little bit interesting. It cuts off the supply, and there's only 1 color supply left. So automatically when you shatter that one, or get rid of it, LeBlanc changes to the color black. And as is his weapon.
Oh God, it's Goth LeBlanc.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Everything's noir.
It's noir.
Only
It's
because
Lenore.
it feels like the room's about to explode. He'll use his movement to get
I
here.
won't call for the black goop roll until the layer action, but yeah, he changes color.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else?
Just moving towards, and if they're in range, I don't think they are. It seems like a healing. No, I wouldn't be able to cast it anyway. It's a leveled spell. It's not a cantrip. Never mind. So I'm just running towards the throne, running out of this room, feeling like it's about to explode literally any second now.
Gotcha. Okay, so for the final legendary action before Elegor's turn, Black LeBlanc is going to use his legendary action. This one aimed at this will be aimed at Gendry again, because he's just not a big fan of Gendry.
Small people?
No, he's like disrupting. Gendry was like the main person disrupting all the tanks with the shatter spell, so he's pretty pissed with him.
Sure. The fact he can't hit him with his gun is probably pretty frustrating too.
I would really hope this one doesn't hit.
Nope.
14.
Oh no.
Okay.
Death shot. Shit.
That's the third nat 20 LeBlanc has missed with that disadvantage. That's crazy.
Yeah. Elegor can't move closer, so he's going to do the same thing. Nope, still scared. I'm just going to do the same thing that the guys have been doing all this time. So hand crossbow coming at LeBlanc. Doesn't hit. The javelin. Doesn't hit.
Boy.
Yeah,
they got a lot of heart.
They do. They're trying. Bless them. No, seriously, bless them. They need blessed. No, I'm just kidding.
No, please.
Please, someone. Oh God.
Hey, con save.
Yeah.
17.
You're good. That is
Nice.
the end of your turn, though. And the countdown reaches 0. And LeBlanc has taken as much of the liquid from the room. All the tanks have either been destroyed, or the only one remaining is the blank one, is now completely drained. He starts to, kind of clench his muscles a bit, and he lets out a scream. His body starts to jerk and twist a little bit. And Jun and Zarin, as you're just waking up, you're just like, ugh. You see LeBlanc grow.
If he turns into a fucking slug, Mark, I will.
Yes.
I will fucking
I'm so ready.
riot.
Ready.
Would you actually believe if I told you that LeBlanc turns into a gigantic slug?
Yes!
Yes.
I mean, no, but yes! I knew it!
He swole.
Is he a swole slug?
He's
No.
soul.
So he is a slug with eyes all over his body, and he is gigantic.
I hate that. I hate that for him.
Yeah,
I hate that for us. I just
Ooh,
hate
yeah.
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that
He
either.
has absorbed enough of his stuff that he has changed form. June, your turn.
Yeah, this is
it's so
Darren, this
fulfilling.
isn't good. This thing is fugly.
I fucking told you it was a slug.
It's a slug. Oh god, we're gonna
So
fight a
big.
Alright,
slug.
I mean, look, fair enough, fair dues, hands up. Mina can admit, like, it's a slug. Okay, I see it, it's a slug. Fuck, alright. I mean, I stand by there was no evidence for this, but okay.
I will say, the guys can even back me up in my last game. He did change into a slug, and when you first called it, I was like,
He turned into an eldritch
How?
monstrosity. Like he's an eldritch monstrosity is what he is.
Yeah.
I've read
So
enough
funny.
of cosmic horror to know. Alright.
Yeah,
well,
it's either slug, eyeballs, or tentacles, or some sort of combo thereof.
Yeah.
well, Jin has had quite enough of this tomfoolery. This is a bit much. Even for Lenore, this is a bit much. But
This is
so
a bit much.
This is a bit much. So he's just gonna 5-foot step between this Lenore slug and Gendry, who keeps receiving the brunt of Lenore's frustrations and the bullets. None of that. And this time he's gonna use the claws. Why not? His glaive isn't magical, so let's see if magical claws can help in this particular case.
let's do it.
And you know what? He's gonna bonus action fighting spirit to give himself advantage.
Go for it.
Just gonna roll that one again just to see
25.
if it can't. No, okay, still pretty good. All right. It's for 12.
12 points?
11. Sorry, it's plus 2.
11.
Then he's gonna bring down the other claw at advantage.
So you can get another one there. Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's it.
Almost.
Ooh.
Almost.
So for further 10. So, when you rip into this guy with both claws, as soon as its blood gets on your claws, you feel this intense burn.
Oh,
This crazy burn. And you're going to take some fire damage from it.
nice.
It's red blood at first, but the blood just catches fire as soon as it leaves its body. And you are going to take 11 points of fire damage just from hitting it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna put down this 11. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Ouch. Rude.
We weren't expecting blood to catch fire as soon as it's left its body, and it was all over your. So yeah, you kind of took a little bit of damage from attacking him at close range.
Yeah, he's gonna relay that to the rest of the group,
Oh, they-
especially Zarin.
They see it happening big time. Yeah, they see this happening.
Oh yeah, that's his turn.
Okay, Gendry, your turn.
Okay. Looking back, Mina's still stunned, yes?
Yeah, I could do it being unstunned if that's a thing. you
Yeah,
can
I
do.
thought so.
I would like to hurt him.
Because as
please.
much as I would love to be right up with this foretold slug, I think what Gendry is,
prophesized.
yeah, the prophesized one.
It's Providence.
Two diviners in the party, so it seems fair.
Yeah, no, it feels earned somehow. But yeah, no, Gendry will kind of turn around, pull back through the door, and kind of
Gotta
crouch down.
earn your
cast
slug. Can't have any slug handouts.
Yeah.
In my day, we had to earn our slug.
We had to work for that slug, and you were happy to have it. So yeah, Gendry will get back here, and just kind of crouch down by Mina and cast Lesser Restoration. We'll get rid of that stun.
Let's do it. Yeah.
And then my bonus action, because I'd really like to do something helpful. Yeah. With his bonus action, Gendry's going to look back at LeBlanc and say, "That was an awful disguise. We had you pegged as a slug from day one. Like, could you try?" And he's going to use unsettling words. I'm going to expend. I'm going to expend one of my bardic inspiration die and designate LeBlanc. I'm going to roll the d6, and it subtracts the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes before the start of my turn.
Nice.
So the next saving throw it makes, it is going to subtract 3 from. And I've got very little movement left, so I'm just going to boop right into the doorway. That'll be his turn.
So it is now his turn.
Yes.
He's going to look at some of the eyes that are on his body are just going to fix on you, Gendry.
Yeah.
And he like has several voices now of all different tones, pitches, and things like that. Says, if you do not like my form, let me purify your vision. And he's going to cast
Counterspell.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I was about to do it, but yeah, go ahead.
This is a 5th level spell.
So funny.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
I will not cast it at 5th level. I'll cast it at 4th, and I'm going to use my portent to give myself a 10 for the roll, plus 10 in the one.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
I will purify your vision, but fuck off.
Yeah, I will purify your vision. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Yeah. Wait, and I
Just tell
can't
you
stress this
that you
enough.
probably won't.
Yeah. So like, I mean, cancels the spell, and that's all he can do. That spell was gonna take up his entire turn. So there you go.
Lovely.
Lair action is now gone. So Mina, your turn.
Oh god, I'm having so much fun, guys. I love to play the dungeons and the dragons.
Yeah.
I'm
Dungeons
gonna...
and slugs.
Slugshins and drag. No.
No.
Slugs
Okay.
and babies. No, that doesn't-
Slug,
All right.
slug babies.
All right, everybody. I'm going to.
Oh, point to note as well, Zarin, he's no longer frightened because this form is immune to the frightened condition.
That's
So,
fair.
Yeesh.
Okay.
How dare he?
Guiding bolt.
Yeah,
22 to hit.
it's super hit. Yeah.
That would be 36
Nice.
points of radiant
Nice.
damage,
Very
please.
nice.
Great hit.
Jeffrey.
He did not like that one bit.
Cool. Feeling pretty, having a good time bears here. There isn't a reverse phrase of bad time bears. We should have one of those. Good time goats? Good time goats.
That's
Good
a
time
good.
slugs?
That's a good team
No,
name.
no, it's got to be
Yeah,
a
the good time
There's
goats.
gotta be a G.
We are the good
Yeah.
time
Gotta
girls.
have this
Good time
one
giraffes.
syllable. No, it's gonna be one syllable. Bad
Giraffes.
time bears. Good time goats.
Good time,
Okay,
gophers.
that's fair. That's
Oh yeah, I think
One
goats
one
is the
syllable.
one.
Then.
Yeah, got it in one. Sorry.
I'll take other one syllable suggestions. So that's my action. My
Okay.
movement. Am I gonna bother moving? It doesn't look. I'm looking around. I have my true sight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I think this room is going to explode or that the castle is going to collapse on us?
No.
No, so I don't need to leave this room urgently. Cool, I'll stay where I am. And I will bonus action. Who looks hurt? Anyone want some healing? Like it's free. I just have a bonus action. So
I mean,
I could.
yeah,
I
you
could-
can give it to
yeah.
Zarin.
there. Okay. And I throw some healing Zarin's way. That's 12 points of healing for Zarin.
Nice.
Love it.
Okay.
That's my whole turn.
Brings us to Kobu then.
Nice. I am going to walk my movement 10, 15, 20, 25 to just behind here. I think I was trying to measure this earlier. Is he within 30 feet? He is not. He's
No.
just outside of it. So I can't do that spell. It's going to blind him. But finally, something I can put in a ball. Or something I can put in a wall. Which is definitely 120 feet. I'm going to cast Wall of Force around him in a
You got a little
dome shape.
Dr. Seuss there. I like it.
I'm going to cast Wall of Force around him in the hemisphere shape, trapping the slug in a jar. The way all slugs need to be trapped. We'll then slide some paper underneath it. We'll carry him outside,
And
we'll
then
leave
pour
him
some
out.
salt. on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you want to do anything.
Wait, do I?
I'm just looking to see what else he has.
Yeah, if he has a counter spell, that's probably his
Nope, he doesn't.
only option. All right, well then let me just draw a little circle around this guy, as he is now in a wall of force in Kobu's club in the cage. Something I can cage. Boom. I'm going to use one of my sorcery meta magic points to double the duration to 20 minutes. 20
Oh my
minutes.
god. What are we gonna do with the ball of slug?
We're gonna get out of here.
Oh my god, guys. Remember when you were in primary school? The aliens in an egg?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
What?
You didn't have an alien?
No.
They were in an
yeah,
egg.
yeah.
and
Oh,
they
the
were
little
pregnant?
things. Yeah.
As Kobu says, I have him trapped, but for how long? 20 minutes. For why? You tell me. It's all I can do. We
But
can
also-
all.
Can I just clarify, Ben? That we can't attack it through this, can we?
No, but we can all
No.
surround it or take our distance, or it can't move. So it's
Okay,
you
just
know.
checking. I was
Yeah,
just curious.
We
take a
could
quick
just
refresh.
leave now.
We can't, but we don't have anywhere to go.
Home. Or 20
don't know how
minutes to negotiate next exit training. 20 minutes for.
I mean, we can
legal
destroy
drama.
the rest of the vats, maybe? Or I don't know.
They're all gone.
like-
Yeah. Anyway, they're there. He's contained for the time being. That's all he needs to be.
That'll bring us again to very scared Elegor, who now sees, some person fails. I'm just gonna do the whole thing with the guys again. They can't hit him through the wall of force anyway, so I'm just gonna breeze past their turns. Zarin, back to you.
Darren can't really do much because of the wall of force. Can't attack him, can't do anything else. I'm kind of, it's. I'm like staring through this glass type wall at this kind of horrible looking slug, and it's like, I fucking knew it. And looking around for salt. But it's kind of like, what do we do? Do we try to banish this creature? Do we?
Wait, Mark, how big is this slug? Or just the size? Yeah.
Large. Let me just double check that actually.
Zarin, who has the fly on him other than me?
Me.
Zarin, you and I can lift the ball of slug into the air and let it drop. Kobu can dispel it, and he can just take fall damage.
I think you're confusing that with the Autolute.
Autolute's Resilient Sphere, which I
Yeah.
didn't cast on.
So we can't. So it's
No,
just
What's
it's
like
like a
hilarious about this
dome.
is that
That's a great
that
idea.
Ben has
Mm.
prepped this character with multiple different Heidi put it in a bowl spells.
You can always negotiate. So, he might just let us go. Now we have him trapped. We're trapped in his world, but he's trapped in mine.
Hmm.
Well, we've been saying it from the beginning that he was trapped here with us, really.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And I feel like he's learned that now. LeBlanc,
I think
do you
his
feel
own
like you've
caustic
learned that
blood
now?
would
Do
be
you
bad.
I'd be like,
You
drink your
feel-
healing potions if you need them. Let's all heal up while
Oh,
he's
that's a
trapped.
great-
Yeah,
we all have
take
healing.
them
And then
on.
we'll just
Yeah.
wail on him
fully
full
healed.
health.
I'm
What,
fully healed. Yeah,
what kind of healing potions were
they
they?
were just, I think they were
Just
just regular
regular-
healing. So
regular
1d4
That's what,
plus 4.
1d4 plus 4?
So it is still so Zarin, Jun, and Gendry get a go before LeBlanc does. So you guys can do something with your turns.
I'm gonna. I mean, if Kobu's keeping this dome up, I'm just gonna hold my 2 attack actions,
Okay.
and if he breaks out of it, I'm just gonna wail on the fucker.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm basically bonus action, pump a branding smite into the Mace of Disruption, and then hold my attack actions, my 2 attacks with the Mace of Disruption. If he breaks out, that's what I'm gonna do.
So sad it's not a dome because we could have dropped him like full like 120 feet and just bloop.
Falling slow
Yeah.
damage. Okay, so Zarin is holding an action. Jun, what would you like to do?
Yeah, Jun is probably going to do the same thing. He's going to bonus action like drink one of the potions. the potion that we were given. So 1d4 plus 4.
Like, is a regular potion 2d4 or 1d4?
Yeah, I was corrected in chat.
2d4 plus
2d4.
Oh, okay, so let me just roll another one just to. Alright, so 9.
Nice.
He regains 9 healing. 9 hit points, what am I saying?
It's actually 7 because you rolled 1d4 plus 4. It's 2d4 plus 2. So it's actually 7 again.
Oh, 7, sorry.
Ish.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Sorry.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's going to hold his 2 actions for when he inevitably is freed from the dome.
Gendry, how about you?
Much the same. Gendry is also going to use his bonus action to get that sweet healing potion. All right, I'm gonna heal for 8.
It's actually 6 again because it's 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, I made a
Oh,
mistake. It's
sorry.
my bad.
Yeah.
Don't do what I did.
No, too late.
Oh, no.
And then, so that'll be his bonus action. With his action. So if a spell isn't a projectile, I can target something within the wall of force,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Then with his full action, we're gonna switch gears a little bit here, seeing Zarin all ready to go and everyone kind of forming up. Gendry is going to cast slow
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
on LeBlanc.
chat was absolutely baying for that earlier when he first transformed because they're like, you've got to make him sluggish. I'm not taking credit for that joke because like 3 different people said it.
That's the first time I heard it. But yeah, LeBlanc needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
And I'm going to give him the 1 port, actually.
Okay. He was going to fail anyway, but I'll take the 1.
No, fair. I said it before.
Slowed.
And yeah, so alter time around creatures of your choice within range. An affected target's speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to AC and Dex saves. It can't use reactions. On its turn, it can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than 1 melee or ranged attack on its turn.
Okay.
If it tries to cast a spell, it rolls a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and it must use its action on that turn to complete the spell.
Okay.
And
so if it rolls a 20 or higher?
Yes.
Okay. Or sorry, an 11.
On 11 or higher.
Yeah.
And it does get to make the wisdom save at the end of its next turn. But yes, okay, that's in effect, and Gendry will just kind of stay a little bit further away, but within cast of distance.
He is going to attempt to cast a spell, and I'll roll that d20.
Okay.
This is the spell I was waiting for to see if he had it.
Oh no!
20.
So it happens on its next turn.
Oh, sorry, it's the other way around. Okay. Yeah, so
Oh.
it'll happen on his next turn then. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's all.
Careful, it's up to something.
Nina, your turn.
At this point in time, I'm going to drop concentration on wall of force, triggering everyone's held action.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Before you do that,
Mhm.
I need to roll his wisdom save for the slow.
Oh,
17.
Not quite.
Okay.
Nice.
Still slow.
Okay,
Yeah, still slow.
so 2 attacks into him with the Mace of Disruption. First one. So 30, 20.
Yep.
So this is probably going to roll the special attack. I don't know why it does this, but it's 1d6 plus 3 for the first one.
Okay. So there's 9.
Yeah, 9 points damage. And then the second attack. Actually, no, natural 20.
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
That
yes.
that first attack should have had an extra 2d6 on top of it as well. So I rolled him in a sec. I'll just roll the damage for the nat 20.
And I'll get a D100 off you as well for the.
Cool. So I don't know if that took my crit into account, did it?
It did not.
So will I roll the dice again, or just?
Yeah, roll it again.
Again.
Crit it.
Okay, so 18.
Yeah. So that rolled all 6s. So that was the first hit was for 18 points of damage. The second hit was the crit, which was the 12 points of damage, which makes it to the 30, and then 21 points of damage on top of it as well. So 51 points of damage in those two swings, plus the 2d6 I have to roll.
Okay.
And I think it's 2d6 plus 3. 1 second now. So it's, where is it now? Actually, no, I did this. I forgot to say what level I did it at. I don't know if you want me to retcon that to and see what level I did the branding smite at.
I think you said level 3.
Level 3, okay. Level 3.
That's what I remember, yeah.
Yeah. So level 3, it's 3d6.
Okay.
Plus 6. So no, it's just 3d6. Just 3d6.
Okay. Okay. And I'll take a D100 from you as well.
Yeah. So that's another 16 points of damage, and then a D100 for the crit is 83.
Okay. 83. Your target is surprised until the end of its next turn, so advantage is all around, I think.
Nice.
Nice.
Now, by any chance, I don't think this is true. I don't think this is going to be a case. But by any chance, does he have less than 25 hit points left?
But you will, from your 2 hits, you are going to take some of that fiery blood damage.
Sure, but does he have... So if the target has less than 25 hit points, after me hitting him with the Mace of Disruption, they are automatically destroyed.
No, he's above 25 hit points.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's okay.
So you're going to take 12
Cool.
fire damage, and you hit him twice, so more blood gets spattered onto you.
Yeah,
So you're going to take a further 12, so 24 total,
cool.
just for clobbering this dude.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Angrily,
Has anyone hit him with anything necrotic yet? Does anyone know if he's resistant to that?
I think so.
Dunno.
I think so.
Jun, I do believe you had an attack prepared.
Yes, I also had 2 swings prepared, and these are going to be done at advantage because of the crit. Okay.
Right, and
Awesome.
Gendry, you got D4 of healing from Dave for the bits. Just throwing that in there. Ooh, none of those are a hit.
So that was just the first one. Second attack. Let's try again.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
So those are definitely going to hit. Second one hits. And for how much?
8 points total?
No, he's no longer raging because they were like preparing and he didn't take any damage, so it's just a regular hit.
Okay. So, more blood spatters onto you that ignites into flames. And you are going to take 11 points of fire damage.
All right.
Yeah, so that is... Was there anything else?
No, that's his turn.
Straight to Mina then.
Alrighty. So kind of weighing my options. I'm gonna give it a safer bet, and I'm gonna Sacred Flame. So I need a Dex check from him, DC 16.
Okay.
And with slow, it's
That's a
-2.
disadvantage. It's an 18 with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Is it-
And -2 from slow.
And a 16 and meets
Is
the
it,
DC.
is it... Oh, okay, 16. Still makes?
Did he take that -3 from Gendry's
No, did not.
his next saving throw, which is I think this is his next
This
saving
is
throw.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that will bring it down to 13.
Hey.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
We need a lot of stacking things to make that work, but okay. So that is 16 radiant damage. And is anyone hurt? Does anyone want some healing? Darren, you want some
Darren.
healing?
Okay. If it's going, if everyone
It's
else is
going,
all right.
It's going. That is that's 7 healing for Zarin.
Lovely, thank you.
That brings us to Kobu then.
It's at this point in time that I'm going to try cast Adaluk's Resilient Sphere on him. I wanted to see if he had Disintegrate, and I think he does. It's the only thing that can take it down. He needs to make a saving throw, Dexterity 18. Before you roll it, depending on if you're using a legendary resistance to it, I still have that portent 5. But I'll only use it if you're rolling dice.
I was going to use that last legendary resistance, yeah.
I might, and I'll hold on to my portent.
Yep. Might be important.
Hey.
Anything else you'd like to do?
It's midnight, Mark. I might have to strike if you do that again.
Holy shit, it is midnight, Dane. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will.
Jesus.
I will move towards him to like here, ish. I'll stop beside Gendry.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab him.
Yeah, sorry, I realized we never actually even took a break, but we're at
Oh,
end games.
it was very end game. We gotta.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Gotta power through.
I'm
Slugs
gonna-
don't take breaks. Neither
I'm
do
gonna
we.
do that D20 stuff for the NPCs again, who are amazingly still alive, which is great. Wow.
They haven't really taken
Wow.
hits. Wow. Oh,
They haven't been given
buddies.
many hits either.
They haven't. Yeah, they haven't really
Yeah.
done. Like those bardic inspirations are good, though. So
They're
Oh,
decorative.
they've been very cute.
Zarin, back to you, my friend.
Okay. Darren is going to just basically rub this fucking fire liquid off his body. And let me see now. I just want to just check this because I don't want to hurt anyone else while I do this. But apologies, I wasn't paying attention. I should have noticed when I was coming around on this. But the area is 90 feet, so that's going to take in June. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to I don't want to cut into this guy because I don't want more shit to come out of him.
That's the tricky part.
Yeah. I think the range on Thunderstep is like it's 90 feet, isn't it, or something? So each is within 10 feet of you. Okay. Must make so okay. Well, John is not within 10 feet.
You can just move. You can move
Yeah.
around.
I'm gonna move around
Mhm.
here to this side of the slug. Then I'm gonna cast Thunderstep at 4th level. They must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. He's going to roll a 13 and fail.
Failed, so they take 12 points of damage, and I'm gonna Thunderstep to here,
Okay.
and then bonus action Shield of Fate on myself. So it bumps up my DC by 2.
Okay. Deadly. Anything else?
No, that's the end of my go.
Okay, Jun, back to you.
Actually, no, yeah, that's the end of my go. That's all I can do. I can't do it in this. Yeah.
Oh, man. You hit him, he hits you back with the blood, and you just take more damage. Oh, man. I kind of want to grapple this, like, this large boy.
That's so dumb. Don't do that.
Man, I want to start shoving him down these stairs. It's what I want to do.
Blood is fire.
I know, but, like, you guys are running out of spell slots. I'm
I'm a
fighting
warlock. I can cantrip for days, baby.
Yeah, but those other people can't.
Oh, I got spell slots for days. I'm
Okay.
good.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking pretty good.
If you turn around, you'd see Kobu preparing another ball. He's like, I'm gonna catch you. you
Okay,
legendary."
Okay.
In that case, like,
all right.
Jun notches sagely in that case, and he's just going to keep him busy. So yeah, start wailing away with the claws again.
Ash Kobu.
Gotta be the very best.
I choose you, LeBlanc.
8 slashing, and another claw attack comes down
Yeah, both hit.
for 19. It's another 8 slashing.
All right, LeBlanc is not looking super great after those attacks, but you will get the old fire damage in there. I'm just going to roll 4d8 and not roll it twice. You will take a total of 17 points of fire damage.
Wonderful. I will take it.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Let me see. I'm at that many hit points. Yeah, I'll bonus action second wind.
Okay. Yeah. That just is 10 hit points back, right? Oh, nice. Max hit points back.
Nice.
Or
Love that.
max roll, should I say, not your total hit points, but yeah.
There you go.
Gendry, you got another d4 points of healing.
Hey, thank you.
And that's his turn.
Okay, Gendry. You're up next.
Ooh, big one. Hey, everyone counts. Okay.
Jun, you also got a d4 healing, by the way. Just
Thank you.
I'm sure we would have taken note of this as we were dropping in through the skylight, like total badasses. How high are the ceilings in that room? In that main hall?
I would say probably about 60 feet high.
Love that.
Also, did we drop through the skylight like total badasses, or did
Yeah,
we shuffle
absolutely.
down ropes whill bickering like?
Look, when I tell
old-
this
like
story
an
when
old
we get
married
home, we're gonna
polycule.
drop through like a badass.
Mm.
Okay, then in that case, Gendry is gonna start off his turn. He's gonna get right up there with Jun, and so that he can see the ceiling above LeBlanc, and he's gonna cast Vortex Warp and just put Slug LeBlanc up at the ceiling and watch him
Oh,
fall.
nice.
Nice.
Mhm.
LeBlanc needs to make a con save.
Coming at you. That is a 17.
Just shy.
Okay.
We're gonna get covered in slug guts.
Mm.
As the slug is falling, Gendry is going to back up 10.
Okay, falling damage, 60 feet, so that's 66, I believe. That was a great move.
Mhm.
22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Excellent.
Blood spatters all over the walls, and those speckles of blood just erupt in flames, but none of you get hit by it. So he's about here now.
Okay. All right. Still got a bit of a beat on him. So to close off Gendry's turn, because he knows that a spell is coming up. Yeah, with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Mind Sliver at him again. I need an intelligence save.
Okay. Intelligence. Yeah, that's not a good roll. That is an 8.
Oof. Okay, so it's going to subtract a d4 from the next saving throw it makes, which is going to be probably at the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, for slow. And going to take a bonus 8 points of psychic damage while he's there.
Yeah, he's not looking so good at all now. Looking very, very weak indeed. Any further actions, Gendry?
Nope. Just going to make sure that I am keeping an eye on this slug because I don't like what's about to happen. I don't think.
No, sir. He is going to cast his spell now, which was centered on you. So this is going to catch Jun and Cole.
Counter spell
Okay.
at
Uh,
fourth
it's-
level.
This is a 5th level spell.
We're gonna counter it at fourth level. So my counter spell at fourth level is DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, so 15.
15.
Yeah. You have to roll it. When?
I have to roll it. Sorry,
Yeah.
Jeez,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, to see if you can counterspell it.
So just a 20 and add your spellcasting ability. A d20 and add your spellcasting ability.
That's a dirty 20.
Oh yeah, you're good then.
Nice.
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 Yeah. Wow. Poor LeBlanc not getting anything off. And he's gonna have to roll a wisdom save for the slope.
And subtract a d4 from it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's not going to do anyway.
Still slow. Mina, back to you.
So Mina is going to use her fly
Mhm.
60 feet to about here. And is going to cast Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
I need a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom.
Nice.
That is a 16.
Ah.
I believe that's nothing happens on a success, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
There's
I
only a
think it's-
cantrip, so.
Okay, is there anything else you can do?
Yeah, I'm gonna heal Jun
Okay.
a little.
Oh, nice.
So
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
send some- Jun. Gotta heal your dog friend. Ah, so good. 18.
Wow,
Wow.
that is amazing.
Nice.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Man, he's pretty much up to full. Back
Nice.
up to full.
Excellent. Kobu, back to you then. If that's everything from Mina, sorry.
Yeah, that's everything I can do.
Alright, Kobu. Back to you.
Kobu's going to slowly walk through the shadowy room directly up to LeBlanc. He's going to put his hand out and cast Autoluke's Resilient Sphere.
Yes.
My Portent 5 to put
Alright.
this man in his place.
Okay.
It is a... What kind of saving throw?
Sure, if you're using the...
Dex saving throw. Yeah, just in case his Dex modifier is plus 13.
No, it's
Nice.
The Dexterous slug.
So fast.
Using my final 4th level spell slot, and I say to him, "You may have created me, but that man is my father." As this sphere just...
I like how
Closes
you say
random.
it. Now you're really big and you say it in your deep, sexy voice. This man is my father.
This man is my father. How dare you? Father, tell him. As I
my
close him into
boy.
a sphere. And then turn to Jun and go, "Jun, you want to fly very high with this thing?"
Yeah. You just see the snarl, like teeth, and he just goes for the ball. He
Yeah.
pounces on the ball.
Just catch.
I know what's happening next, and I'm happy to do this out of turn order if you want that to happen.
So I'm gonna help with this as well, because I think the way the orders, I'm first, then Jun
Yeah.
Okay.
in the next order.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna basically hold my action till Jun's turn and look at Jun and go, let's move fast, and put my action into this and move double my speed to 120 feet up through the skylight, like crashing through the skylight. If that's possible, can we do that? Both of us together.
I'm happy for that to happen.
Yeah,
Done.
tag
Yeah.
team, let's
Flying,
go.
Yeah,
You guys can fly.
because
Cool,
we
cool,
can
cool.
Yeah,
fly.
so
So,
100
we're gonna fly
full-
up through the
yeah.
skylight 120 feet, putting our action into it, and then just letting them go. I don't think letting them go is going to be an action, is it?
Go another 120. Take your time.
Yeah, let's go.
Two
Let's,
rounds.
yeah, let's 3
Just
rounds
space.
of going up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I don't-
Get him
Do you
out
want
of
us-
gravity and just push him
Yeah.
into space.
It's literally Superman throwing the nukes into the sun.
Mina's just sipping a health potion, watching them fly. Has
Yeah.
flown up
That
just
is
enough to
killer.
watch
I love
them
it.
go, and is just sipping a health potion like, cheers.
So
Do you
yeah,
need us
like
to
I mean,
roll anything?
No. Like I mean, I'm happy for this to be how LeBlanc goes. Terminal velocity splat back down. I think you guys earned that kill, really.
Yes!
Yes.
So yeah, that
Nice.
happens.
5!
He falls at terminal velocity back down onto his own city, splats. And
I just keep thinking of the cow from Earthworm Jim for some reason. I don't know why.
Kobu almost forgetting to drop concentration. It's like, oh, the bow won't break.
so yeah, the last thing all of you guys who are still at ground level can hear is just this no. And Solo says, now very importantly, you must take it.
Let's splat.
Let's splat.
So you have successfully defeated LeBlanc, right? But as that happens, as Zarin and Jun touch back down to ground, you can see that color is starting to restore to the town.
Hey.
Very slowly, yeah. Some of the walls, particularly around Chateau LeBlanc, is starting to crumble. But as you guys kind of, I kind of take it you guys kind of like get out of the way of the crumbling manor and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Kobu starts to slow down a little bit. And with every step he takes, it seems like his roots are kind of like digging into the ground a little bit. And he seems to be seizing up. And not keeping pace with you guys anymore.
Zara's just going to turn and run back.
Yeah.
We've got fly. We can fly him. We could all three of us carry him and
Yeah.
fly.
Kind of start to slice the roots and pull him up and lift him, try and lift him up in the air and
Yeah.
carry him.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So back in town, people are leaving their houses and looking out, kind of just going, "Oh my god, my head!" And they're like, "What am I doing?" Like, just as you're running by, you can kind of hear people going, "What am I doing here? This isn't my home," and all this kind of stuff. And you can see.
We just shout to them like, "Follow us, fuckheads!"
Yeah.
As we're going, we're not
Right at-
slowing down.
We
to
got a
explain.
one-way ticket out of town. Let's go.
We
Right
just
at the main
periodically
gate.
yell, "This way!"
Yeah, right at the main gate, there's a big old portal leading back to that dye shop where you first entered in.
Can I don't know if this is going to do anything.
Okay.
This is maybe some shenanigans. This is some fuckery, but it's last minute Hail Mary kind of shit.
Mhm.
So, despite her general distaste for gardening and the outdoors, Mina is the chosen warlock of a nature goddess.
Okay.
It just doesn't come up very much because she doesn't like to be outside. So she's just I'm gonna use all my last remaining divine light healing ability, my bonus action healing.
Right.
Just pump it into Kobu and try and keep him going.
Yeah.
As we get
Gendry will help
towards
for
the-
sure.
Yeah.
Go towards the portal.
Kobo, you can speak, but you are feeling very sleepy.
Friends, save yourselves. Trees never really die. We live on in the wind.
It's okay, boy. We're going to get you out of here.
You mean the
It's going to be
soil?
fine.
No,
Yes.
wind. We live on in the wind. I literally have very few words and I argue with you in this final moment.
Sorry, it's how I show love. I don't know how else to do it. I wasn't socialized properly as a child.
And Darren's also pumping his full 30 points of lay on hands into him as well.
You guys crossing the threshold to this portal along with the masses of people flocking towards it.
I'd say we probably
Yeah.
first through.
Yeah.
Oh, you're first.
Yeah, let's see if I
Oh,
can
yeah.
get
let's
fuckers to make it
GTFO.
ahead of us.
Yeah, like Kobu
We're
first and
literally-
some hope that it'll help.
If we're carrying him while we're flying, it's just
And
the
I
three of
imagine
us.
we're also carrying Gendry, or else we would have left
Yeah.
him behind.
Yeah, no, Jun
Thank
has
you.
Gendry, obviously. He's flying.
Yeah.
It's a flying doggo.
You guys.
I would say Gendry was on Kobu and we were carrying Kobu like a boat.
So, as a visual, you jump through this portal, all carrying Kobu. It's almost like you're carrying this big log battering ram through the closed dye store on the other side of the portal. You bring him outside, and for the first time in a couple of days, everything is colorful again. You're back in the real world, so to speak. But Kobu is now just a regular tree wearing tattered clothes.
Do I have a final word?
Yeah,
before-
sure,
okay.
sure.
I turn to Zarin and go, Zarin, I can see the sun.
Yeah, yes, my boy. It's there in the sky. It's all right. Do you want to be planted in the soil, my boy? So you can see the sun every day.
Kobu's already gone,
Mhm,
I think.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, if I only had one word or
Mhm.
one sentence, then yeah.
He's just a regular old tree now.
Darren is just going to hold the tree and just kind of rub the bark gently.
Okay.
I mean, I know a place is just out of town. I mean, I'll have to keep my hood up to keep the cousins away, but it's pretty good. Sacred Grove and all that. It's pretty. Fireflies, butterflies, the whole shebang. He loves butterflies, so I figure.
He would like that. Yes.
So as you guys bring the tree, formerly known as Kobu, to the place where you want to plant him, you are inundated with townsfolk that you have saved, and they're all thanking you because they like all they see is like this image of them coming out of their houses, kind of with like a memory of them being like brought into this strange place, and just their memories just become all jumbled, and they just see these 5 heroes like run down the road saying, "Follow us, we'll get you out of here," kind of thing. So they're very much like know that you guys saved them, and they're throwing themselves at you, just giving you their thanks for saving their lives. And you plant Kobu in the place where you think he would most like it. And once you have that done, you guys all kind of just like sit out on the top of the hill next to Kobu. And Zarin, you hear a small, you feel something in your pocket. And when you reach in to see what it is, you pull out a small clump of soil, and from it a little sprout kind of comes up, and it's like a little sprout with 2 leaves on either side, and you can almost swear for a second, because there's no breeze, that one of the leaves waves at you, and 2 little beady eyes and a smiley face appear on the stem of it, and it just says, "Hi, Zarin."
Fucking cute.
I'll do that.
So Ben, you can take action on this again.
Oh.
Why are you crying? It's cool.
What's who's Kobu?
That is what I'm going to call you, boy.
But what should I call you?
You can call me Zarin.
Zarin. I'm Kobu.
It is a pleasure to meet you, boy.
And I just gather the soil up and kind of look for something to put it in to keep it nurtured.
Whoa,
and-
what am I, 7 water skins? You can just like cut it in half or something, like use an
Yeah,
old
you can make a
yogurt
little-
pot.
Make a little pot out of it and make
Yeah,
it
this little sluttery ceramic pot.
and kind of
My
and
canonical stupid number of water skins.
find an actual water skin with water in it and just give a little sprinkle and
One
keep
that
the
doesn't have the
soils-
gloop in it. Yeah.
No glue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
An
preferably not.
actual water skin, and just kind of water Kobu Jr. a bit, and then kind of keep him safe and hold him, and just show him to everyone else. It's like,
It looks like we all made it out safe after all. And justice was served.
But
Indeed
that's
it was.
Justice!
That's right, my boy, justice. I have a lot to show you.
The apple doesn't
maybe
fall
you
far
could
from
not
the
show
tree.
some of your justice for a couple of years. Just maybe let it ease them into it.
So yeah, like I mean, you guys definitely did make it all out of Vibrance in one piece, so to speak. And yeah, you Mina, you don't have to worry about taking on any more jobs, because you're all handsomely rewarded for the services you've provided to the land. I think Jun and Zarin, and I think all of you guys still have a little bit of unfinished business. So you never know when, these lands are going to need heroes to come together again. But that brings us to the conclusion of Vibrance. You guys have successfully toppled the tyrannical leader of this little demi-plane, or his own little version of his own world, I suppose. And you've all made it out, which is the most important thing. So yeah, I think that brings us to the conclusion of our adventure.
Woo.
bravo.
Good stuff,
That was
guys.
wonderful.
Very well done.
Fantastic.
I
Good
gotta
stuff.
say, I thoroughly enjoyed playing with you guys, and
Yeah.
Oh, this was a ton of fun.
we're,
Yeah,
we're,
me
definitely
too.
gonna,
Amazing.
we're definitely gonna have to come together and do this again for sure.
Mm.
Absolutely.
I'd love that.
That would be so good.
Yeah, further we can derail something.
And that was completely all part of the fun. It
Yeah.
wasn't really much derailment, so to speak, more than just
Shenanigans.
Yeah,
Chaos.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so thanks everyone for playing. Thanks everyone for who's been watching the streams and kind of keeping tabs on all the stuff going on here. And
Thanks to you, Mark, for DMing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Huge thanks,
thank you
Mark.
so
Yeah.
much.
No problem at all. Absolutely my pleasure. And yeah, I hope to see you guys real soon. And I think, I don't know, is there anything else anyone wants to say for wrapping up? I think, no.
No, there you
Oh,
go.
I know we're making our way
Feeling-
over
Like-
to roll for seduction. I know that's where we're heading
Oh
next.
yes, we're supposed to
Yeah.
be raiding
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
What are we supposed to be
Yeah.
raiding again?
Oh.
Yeah,
Roll for seduction or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
that's where we're
Alright.
heading.
Yeah, that's where we're going. So yeah, we'll catch you guys again soon. And yeah, see you again.
For justice.
For justice.
For justice.
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 Just us.
Justice.